Hello, friends. Welcome back to another evening of the Veiled Forest of Orvigo. We're doing this again. We're going to go around the table real quick and introduce ourselves, and then we're going to do the recap and hop into the action. Always, I'm Don, and in this one I play Flint Iron Fist.
I'm Sarah, and I play Chessa.
I'm John, and I'm playing Olaf.
I'm Glenn, and I play Crom.
I'm Chelsea, I'll be playing Minerva.
I'm Mike, and I play Stock.
And I'm DJ, and I'm the Dungeon Master. I remembered this week.
Yay!
Did you?
He's a big boy.
I didn't until Glenn said something.
Yep. That's not
I immediately regretted it.
Oh my god.
Oh, gosh. So last week, we picked up with Lufid handing you a note. Inside the note was written... the note was written by Greg, telling you to come to the alley at 11 o'clock or later, in 3 hours. That's what it was.
later. On your time, no worries.
To come to the alley outside the Rusty Keel in 3 hours.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually,
Just
at
show
some
up.
point.
I'll know.
Said to come alone and be more friendly this time. So you all waited, hung out in the bar for a little bit and spoke to each other, and then... Oh no, I skipped over a very important part.
Oh no.
A lot of shit to
We didn't
defend.
just hang out. Like, we did more things than that.
Indeed.
We should have just hung out.
Also, there was a body.
So after that, Olaf placed his elbow on the table after ordering 6 Fey wines in an effort to arm wrestle Lufid. Lufid said he would arm wrestle you, but you would all still have to pay. Lufid actually won for once, and Olaf placed Devathra's head on the bar, said, I don't think we'll be paying. Lufid asked why there was a head on his bar, and Olaf pretended to not know what he was talking about. Olaf asked if he had seen Devatra around. Lufid said he had. She was a customer, but to the best of his knowledge, just a regular citizen with regular citizen business and a regular citizen life.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Sorry. Damn it, Glenn, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Yeah, regular citizen stuff. Olaf asked if Ziphli may need some help on the guard, to which Lufid said no, he's got the entire guard underneath of him, he should be good with his help. Olaf asked why Devatra met at the bar so frequently, and Lufid told him it's the most popular bar in Nanaxi. As Olaf looked around the bar, he saw 6 people seated in a circle around a man in brightly colored robes, tuning a lyre. Olaf approached the group, asked how they were. When they said they were doing fine, he responded, then you want to stay that way? Don't say anything. Olaf then returned to Lufid, told him he could keep the head. Crom exited the bathroom in the form of Devatra and took a seat at the bar. Minerva saw Devatra sit at the bar and drew Stalk and Chess's attention to her. Minerva asked for 3 ales, and Lufid excused himself to go drop off the head in a back room.
I gotta go dump a head in the back.
I hate that. I hate that so much. Yikes.
Oh, that's not how I meant for that. So Lufid was shocked that the head of a woman, or the head of a woman on the bar, and then that woman walks in. So he went and retrieved the head after he saw Devatra, dumped it on the table, and asked who you were. Minerva tried to explain that the head was a prop or a creation, while Lufid demanded you all leave the bar immediately. Minerva turned to run, and Lufid chased her outside screaming for guards, to which Flint responded, disguised as a guard, and was able to, at least for the moment, convince Lufid the head was a prop and told him to get some sleep. Lufid returned and kicked everyone out. As the bard man exited the bar, that was a rough sentence to get through, Minerva began to speak to him. Minerva complimented him on his performance and asked where the story came from, how he heard it. The bar introduced himself as Johnny and explained that the first pariah was a man named Clav, renamed Uteist when he was cast down to Orvigo. He was a group of paladins with his friends Oog and Ewan. They went exploring, and during their last journey, Oog returned to camp and told everyone Clav killed Ewan. When Clav returned, he had no alibi, no way to prove it wasn't him. He was the first person to ever commit murder in Fabroxy, so he was thrown down into Orvigo. Johnny told Minerva that did that. Johnny said Lufid has never kicked anyone out of the Rusty Keel, and that he seemed off today. You then made your way to the alley to meet with Greg. Greg asked to meet with you to tell you that he saw you traveling around with Kesgrim, and that Kesgrim's story of getting beaten up by a 6-year-old is incorrect, and he was instead beaten up by the Nanaxi Guard along with his friend Melvin, who they had just done funeral rites for the day before. Following that, Cromwell...
Dramatic pause, I love it.
I had a thought enter my head and I was like, huh, and got stuck on it. But they had an argument. Greg overheard Melvin yelling, "Where are they?" The altercation soon turned physical and the guards began to beat Kesgrim and Melvin. Greg was able to identify one of the guards as a man named Dallastek, and Olaf recognized the description of the man. Greg told the group his real name was Jacob. Minerva asked if any women have caught Greg's eye, and Greg stated there was, in his words, a sight. A woman with bright red hair, brown eyes, and pale white skin that he's been taken with for some time. Olaf asked Greg to start leaving notes with Orvigo rather than Lufid, and then Greg went on his way. Crown looked to the ground and began to follow some tracks and led the party onward, which then... Indeed. Which led you to the southeast guard tower. Before approaching the guard tower, you decided to stop and check in with Orvigo. You spoke to her for a little bit, and then made your way back to the guard tower in search of real estate advice.
Will you buy any houses?
Will you buy any car?
That's gonna be stuck in your head.
Yup.
Zoinks!
You were told by the guard at the guard tower that you needed to speak to a man named Selm Braunfellow.
This fucking guy.
Fucking hard.
Selm
You don't need houses!
stepped out from the tower with his... He's a dwarf man.
Fucking hard.
A skinny dwarf man with long, lanky arms.
Just a wacky waving inflatable real estate man.
I love how the imagery is stark different than his name.
Yeah, Braunfellow.
Anything but.
He handed you all a brochure. The first one was, or the first house listed in the brochure was listed for 750 gold and did not have a bathroom. There was some discussion about what they do in the event that they don't have a bathroom. And someone responded, "It's close enough to the edge of the city. You just do your business there."
Shit in the lake, man.
Hi! There's some discussion about what lies at the end of the river and if perhaps there's just a mountain of shit there. Following that, he then showed you the next house was a house that did have a bathroom, going for 1,500 gold. Olaf asked about financing the house and paying over time, and Selm said he would have to check with Ziphli before he would be able to do that.
I offered him a deal.
You did. You did. And then you arm wrestled him and broke his arm.
We'll go with that. I've got points for him still waiting.
Points to give him from the back.
I forgot about that.
And then you followed Selm as he sought out a doctor. Selm led you to a doctor. You guys, it was Minerva and Flint paused outside to discuss their options. They went in, found Selm and the doctor's glowing hands running across Selm's broken arm. Crom and Stalk went off on their own to find the second house that was listed, a vacant house. They were able to break in and secure the house as a place to sleep for that night. Crom then positioned Chess's rat in front of a piece of paper stating where they were as a
Rat mail.
form of communication. Yep. Olaf began walking the route that Selm had walked down to go to the doctor to make sure that no guards were taking an interest in what happened. He did come across two guards. One was a Goliath man and one was a human. You called out to the Goliath man in Giant, asked if there were any other Goliaths in Orvigo. The Goliath man said they were in Reiju, which is a community of hunters. He also said his name was Rune, which I failed to put in the recap, but Olaf asked how he sends money back to his family, and Rune explains that he uses a Goliath captain named Buin Bucksheath, captain of the Hunter's Quiver, to deliver the money to his family. Olaf finished the conversation, rejoined Chessa and Flint, and then made their way to the vacant house to settle for the night. A lot happened last week, and that's where we pick up this week, is with you guys waking up in the morning, following a night's rest in a vacant home.
Good morning, Olaf.
Oh, good morning, Flint.
We're being raided again.
No, that was just stiff neck.
All right, good.
Far
Good.
too real.
Yeah, same. Fucking hurts, actually. Turning this way is agony.
Agony every day.
Keep doing
Flint.
it, though.
All for the street. I mean, all for the good of the day.
Of course, yes. The day.
What a day it's been.
Oh, it has.
It just started.
You're right. We should go back to sleep and start over again.
Flint, can you sing me your breakfast song?
Don't make me do this again, please.
But it's a cheery way to wake our other friends up, Flint. You know those old dwarven tunes you used to hum?
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna steal a song from my good friend Jerry Gergich. Sing about eggs, bacon, and toast. You all know it. I don't have to say it. If you don't know it, we're not friends. Watch the damn show.
Your time is limited.
Yeah.
It's being removed from Netflix
Oh no, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
at the end of the month.
that's so
Terrible. Ridiculous. Why would they do that?
Independent
I guess
streaming
I'll-
services.
sad. I'll push singing old Flint around to everybody.
What time
Like
of
a cart?
morning is it?
Flint cart.
What time in the morning is it?
Early. It's maybe like 8, 9 o'clock.
Oh, I hate it.
It's not that early, but all right.
What do you mean that's not that early?
I mean, 5, 6 o'clock is early. Like
Mm.
8, 9 o'clock is like more normal working
That's
morning.
a 4:30 p.m. man. That is very early.
I wake up at 10 every day. That's early for me.
There's a Crom put his cloaks over the windows to block the sunlight, right? I want to just ever so gingerly move a little cloak off to the side just to see if anybody's kind of drawn attention to the house or if there's anybody outside.
No.
Nobody?
People
Okay.
just going about their daily business.
Okay. Well, friends,
Kids
good morning.
running around, yelling, splashing in puddles.
Nice.
Is it water?
There's no bathrooms.
There's no matter.
Yeah, no, it's water.
Oh.
Couldn't make it to the wall in time.
It's most definitely water.
Good morning.
Morning to you as well. As nice as it was to sleep in 4 walls that weren't the rusty keel, I think we should probably get a move on out of here before we start to draw attention to ourselves.
I would agree. We're not meant to be here. Last thing we want is somebody to come look at the house and have us in it.
Agreed?
So Olaf could just arm wrestle them and take the house, I suppose.
Yes, that's usually how it works.
Indeed.
It's nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Large arms.
Not long enough.
Not long arms.
Not long enough. No, they could be longer. I wonder if that's how he did it.
What is your secret?
Over time,
Yeah.
just hung around.
DJ, was this man stretched?
He was drawing quarters.
He
just-
sure did get into some monkey business, I'll tell you that. 2 weeks in a row, same
Come
joke,
on,
same
man.
reaction.
killing
both
That's a
times.
reach.
Right?
Was
Oh,
that also happening?
much better.
That's who played that game.
You ape.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Flint wake everyone else up. Make sure we got Chessa and Stalk and
Yep.
Prom Daddy.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Papa Crom.
Papa Crom.
I'm gonna
Kids are
start.
pissing in the street. They're dancing in it.
Look at him, Papa, dancing in the piss.
I'm gonna start pulling the cloaks off the windows and handing them back to Crom.
Putting him back in my bag and on me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's the weather like today?
Overcast and breezy.
Cool, going with the gray cloak on the outside today.
As opposed to
I'm gonna go with the sweater.
The black one, the black one,
Sweater's a good call.
or the blue one.
I'm gonna go with whatever I was wearing when I got cast down here.
I don't really have other clothes,
Yeah.
so I just keep tugging on the end of my arms, trying to stretch.
Yeah, I'm not changing.
I don't think
clothes.
that's really how that works.
Are you certain?
Pretty certain.
Oh, well, give it a day.
Alright.
I mean, there maybe there's some magic that we can use to stretch your arms out.
Arm longiness.
certainly exists.
Yes.
I like that. We'll have to find that spell, Flint.
Yes, we'll have to try. See if we can find that one.
Yes.
Could
Did
be
you
useful.
enjoy reading your scrolls?
But, yeah.
Scrolls.
I did enjoy reading them. I can't do much
Oh no.
with them yet. I think
Unfortunate.
I need more paper.
Interesting.
You read through all of the scrolls?
I looked at all of them.
The scroll for potion or for water breathing,
Yes.
it's not the standard one.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's one, basically it just extends it out to the party so you can choose any creature within 30 feet to also grant water breathing to as well as yourself.
Is that an existing spell or is
It's not.
Okay.
That's my change to it to make it more fitting for 6
Because
people.
water breathing is
Gotcha.
also a level 3 spell. So
And it's also accessible to you now.
okay, that changes things.
Mhm.
That would be the one that I copy down.
Very good. I wanted to make sure that you can do that, so this way if I jump into water, for, any number of,
You go to visit Shamu.
malicious reasons that I absolutely haven't planned.
I need to get more.
Just gonna start sharpening my axe with my longer arms.
Oh wait.
It was a
I
very
do
dark day at SeaWorld that day.
Free them!
I do have enough paper.
You do?
How many? Is there? I've never played a proper.
It's usually only one sheet of paper.
One
It's
sheet
more
per
just like the
spell.
50 gold pieces or to do like the ink and things like that.
I have ink.
Hmm. Didn't she give you waterproof ink?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she gave you waterproof ink.
So I can copy those all
Yeah.
down.
Hmm.
You said street traffic is rather light for the most part out front.
I wouldn't say light. I mean, it's, like I said, it's about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So people are going about their daily business. There's people walking around with, shit.
So people would probably see 6 people walk out of the house.
Straight out the front door, yeah, people are going to notice.
As I said, I made that rope ladder. If we wanna, I'll gesture to the upstairs window.
Hmm.
If I can, I'll try to discreetly relock the front door for real before we leave.
Alright, you go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Reaching out the front door.
16.
Yeah, you're able to relock the door. No one notices.
Also, if 6 people that look like us walk out of a house, you gonna fucking question it?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
he's got a big axe. Like, no thank you.
Well, so I mean, what is on the agenda for today, though, friends? Before we do leave, I know that I have a few meetings around lunchtime.
I would like to find a place for us to sleep that isn't squatting in an empty house, if possible. I don't know.
We're just using what the land's provided, though. There's nothing wrong with it. No harm, no foul.
I like that argument.
Sure, but
No one's been harmed.
yet.
This is our house.
This is our house.
I mean, maybe just confirming that there aren't nightly watches that go by or things that may draw attention to us, just to reaffirm that we're not going to get broken into in the middle of the night. I mean, if they
suppose,
do, at their own risk, but
Tonight I could stay up a little bit later, transform myself into a guard, and walk around the streets and look for other guards.
No, we could just kill who any break in.
If we have to, I prefer not to kill people, Olaf.
yeah, I agree with Flynn. I would prefer not to kill if we don't have to.
Calculated risks.
As Stock said, this is our home. I mean, it's calculated. They've entered into our home. We have every right to defend
Not
ourselves.
if it's a guard.
Or a real estate agent showing the
Or a real
house.
estate agent.
Well, I mean,
Hi, Sel. Give me your arm.
follow me this way to the kitchen.
Oh, I should discuss the previous history.
It just makes me
Should have taken the points in the back end.
It just makes me think of SpongeBob. There's a wild man-eating clam in the backyard.
Has anybody died on the premises? Not quite yet.
Give me a moment. So,
Let's talk
I mean,
about closing costs.
if we are attempting to purchase a home, we are still several hundred gold pieces short.
Indeed, we will need a steady source of income.
Steady or
Or a
an
quick
abundance of quick influx, yes.
I mean, and maybe finding a job wouldn't hurt to have some allies in this city. It seems as though we're really good at not making friends, aside from Urgeva and Kesgrim.
I was quite hoping that maybe we could check out some of the shops. Maybe
Oh, I would
a few
like to go
odd jobs might
shopping.
happen.
Yes.
If there's a bookstore or anywhere that might need someone to copy things down,
I do know there's a magic store in town too.
Sorry.
Shock.
See if there's a job board of some kind around.
Sure.
Things that need doing that might be harder than some people could achieve, or things that are not on the board that might come up.
I wonder if
Yes,
Greg knows
crimes.
about
Yes.
We're good at that.
Yes, I know.
Let's continue to do what we're good at, Flint.
Yes, of course. But the job board can lead to optional crimes.
Optional crimes.
Yes.
I, for one, would not like to perform crimes. I would like to.
It's kind
Do
of
it.
kind of our thing.
We're very good at it.
I like crime.
I mean,
As I said, we only steal from people that deserve it.
Secret ingredients.
I mean, then that sounds like justice. That doesn't sound like crime.
Sure.
We're into optional justice then.
Optional
I'm
justice.
not a huge fan of the optional bit.
We're
This
into
one loves justice.
Calculated justice.
yes.
Secret justice.
Secret justice.
Swift justice.
This city needs
Cold, hard justice.
Well, yes, if we're looking for just jobs, I think Flint and I still can offer our services to the right buyers.
Indeed.
Well, I would be happy to have a pretty gold in my pocket. I would also feel as though I could sleep better at night knowing that it was rightfully earned.
Well,
Fantastic.
it would be.
Flint, it's fine.
And that's
It's
true
fine.
too. If it's honest work, more hands, less work.
Yes, as long as we're honest about it.
Of course. We're upfront about the fact that it's
Justice.
justice.
Yes.
Justice activity.
Yeah, exactly. We could be some kind of league of...
Like vigilantes.
The word you're looking for is supervillains, but okay.
We'll need a cave or something. Oh, we have it! Oh, shit! This is great! Already have an
Kind of
undersea
sounded more
cave.
like the
Justice.
League of Justice!
We already have a boat at the bottom of the lake. This is
It's very
perfect.
See, it writes itself, Flint.
Guarded by large, horrible sea animals. This is
Yes, so the
wonderful.
alligator beaver,
Yes, of course.
our guardian. I like it.
This will go great.
Let's find this justice board.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna go to the window and start climbing down the ladder, just grinning ear to ear.
justice.
I can't wait to do it, honestly.
So you all exit out of the rope ladder into the alley nearby. Where would you like to go?
Should we take this with us, or do you want to leave it here?
I'll roll up the rope ladder and keep it on me,
Okay.
just in case.
The rope
Let's try to find the job board, I guess, assuming there is one.
Lay on my back and play with it.
I mean, Flint, you could ask a guard
Sure, that's a good
as to
point.
whether or not there's any central hub that might be good for us to find work. We, as upstanding justice pursuing citizens,
Of course, absolutely, yes. Let me,
just so
Follow
hungry
close
for
behind.
justice. I haven't had a big breakfast yet, Flint.
sure, let me go talk to the guards.
Hankering for some justice over here, man. I'm fiending.
Y'all got
Joneses.
Justice. Justice.
Y'all got justice.
Y'all got any more of that justice?
Oh, God, justice.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out of the alley and over towards a guard.
Okay. First regard.
Good morning.
Hi.
Is it not a good morning?
Oh, it is.
Sure.
Sure.
Bye now.
Well, you suck.
My friends and I are looking to see if there is a central hub or a job board of some kind in town for us to obtain honest work.
Yeah. You're gonna go north side of East 1. You see there's a board there.
Great, thank you very much. Flint Iron Fist.
Yep.
Great. Do you have a name, sir?
Yep.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
Yep.
We'll walk back to the alley.
What level do you want this water breathing spell to be?
Water breathing is
3-0.
typically a ritual, I will tell you that.
There you go. It's a ritual.
You can make it where it's second level spell, because this way you can actually cast it right now, but that I would say is up to him whether or not you want us
I guess
to be
Yeah.
able to cast it.
I can't do second level spells yet.
Oh fuck, we're not 3 yet.
Yeah.
Only level 2.
Well, I
So,
mean, judging by
Trade
this existence, we might be level 3 at the
Okay, no.
conclusion of a theme.
We'll see.
So second level, I would say.
I have to put it in.
Yeah, second level's good.
So
Something fucking wrong with that guard.
we're outside of East 310, because that's the house that's the 3-bed full bath. Cool. Just making sure I got it right on the thing here.
Said there's a board north side of East 1, right? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
There's something wrong with that guard.
Yes, many people in here seem
Odd.
odd. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of that man I met in the bar our first night here.
Kesgrim?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's
Was it him?
Was that him?
Was it Kesgrim? Hello.
Let's go look at this justice board then. I
Yes,
suppose.
I can't wait to take all of the jobs, Flint.
Yes, of course.
Just angrily staring at both of you, knowing that you guys are just being the
We're in it for the justice, Minerva. Delicious justice.
Sweet, sweet justice.
Cold steel of justice. Stalk gets it.
Fine.
Yep, absolutely.
The points on the
This one
back
loves
end of
justice.
justice.
Oh god!
That was level 2.
I decided if my character dies, my next character's name is gonna be Justice.
There you go. Sentence she'll fit right in.
Sentence 25 to life for involuntary justice.
Involuntary man justice.
That was 3rd degree man justice. He deserved it.
Who's got breaking and justicing?
So you make your way through Nanaxi, walking your way around people doing their daily business. You get to the notice board, and you can see there are 3 papers draped over the front of it. The first reads, Demon Slayers Wanted.
Now we're speaking my language.
Our group of scholars have uncovered an ancient vault beneath the Slyastique Woods.
Pardon me?
That's not it. That's not the
That
one.
sounds like justice.
That sounds like later justice. That's
No,
not
that sounds like immediately right now justice.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board for slaying some
Demon
demons.
Slayers?
There are a lot of gold in that.
Probably.
Is there a reward?
Think about the fact that your demon is caught in a lamp, and that lamp is incredibly valuable.
Yeah,
It did
so
say vault too. That could be good.
We
Exactly.
could just bring him your lamp and say it's that demon.
This is
True, but then I would lose all of my powers.
Doesn't he always come back to you?
Well,
we
then
could.
we could.
It's no
Oh,
more.
you're
It's
right.
no more causing trouble.
Grab the lamp and throw it.
Start smoking a little bit.
So the rest of it reads, Slyastique Woods is where it says it is.
Would you spell that? Do you have a card?
Slyastique would be S-L-Y-A-S, and then teach. But it's pronounced Slyastique.
Woods.
We were told not to go into the woods.
Correct.
Demon hunting.
It says,
Vault.
it reads, there's at least one creature trapped inside the vault, responsible for the death of one of our number. After much research, we have determined the being is a Glabrazu demon, a violent temperament and terrifying ability. Only proven warriors and spellcasters for your own safety. You and any companions you bring along are welcome to an equal share of whatever coin and
Treasure?
fungible?
Fungible. It's sellable.
Fungible?
Yeah.
That's a weird word.
What is
I've never seen.
Fungible means like sellable, valuable.
I'm just gonna write treasure.
Soldable.
Yeah, fungible treasure
Big
found
money.
within.
It's demonable.
Still.
So that means all of the treasure.
Yeah, see? Current justice. The most precious kind.
What's the next one read?
We'll say this, we also went into a cavern and found treasure chests, and we only got 150 silver, which is not enough to buy a house.
Yes, we also did, throw some buoys up and made a lot more money that way, and a lot faster.
True.
I do like the
That
woods.
was a justice job.
That was a good justice job.
We wish to stay in this city. enough to own property here?
I mean, where else do you want to go?
I don't know if I'm ready to venture out in the rest of Orvigo yet.
There's also clearly scholars.
I am curious about these scholars.
There you go. A reason to stay. Future justice.
Exactly.
I do like the wilderness.
The next
Wood
one.
justice.
They specifically told us not to go in the woods.
I
so
think that's deceptive and that
This
we
one
should
will go in the woods.
absolutely go into the woods.
The next one reads, Bridge Troll Ferry Services is seeking spokespeople. Travelers, adventurers, anyone who can spread the word of our growing business. For each patron brought to BTFS through your efforts, a sum of 2 silver pieces will be offered directly to you along with free passage aboard any of our ferries.
Do they stand outside with a sign and just spin the sign?
I'm sorry. Where does it? What was? Can you repeat that?
Bridge Troll Ferry Service. What was the S? I didn't get the S.
Bridge Troll Ferry Services is seeking spokespeople. Travelers, adventurers, anyone who can spread the word of our growing business. For each patron brought to BTFS through your efforts, a sum of 2 silver pieces will be offered directly to you, along with free passage aboard any of our ferries.
We've met only one ferryman.
Indeed.
Is it written in like really
Harry.
bad handwriting and says we definitely won't eat the patrons at the bottom? Because it sounds like we're just shepherding
It's
people to bridge trolls.
It says seek out Katarina Bestel for more information.
Don't know if we want to be talking to the ferry service.
Don't trust the ferry service. No more boats.
patrons to eat.
I mean, Katarina's the
can-
name that we give a fuck about, friends.
So it also depends if we need to actually, if the customers actually have to buy anything or if they just have to show up, because I can be a lot of fucking customers.
You could put a mustache on. Perhaps a pencil
mustache.
thin.
Pencil thin mustache. I'm Melvin.
I mean, you seem to blend in. That seems to be the fashion here in Naxi.
Yes.
What was Katarina's last name?
Bestial.
Flint, do me.
I'm scrolling up. I'll have it in a second.
What do you mean?
Bestel.
Give me a mustache.
It's not how that
Bestol.
works.
Oh,
Sure it is.
No,
Give me your hand.
okay.
And I put your hand in my mouth and pencil the mustache. I told you it would work.
Okay.
Is this fashion?
Oh,
Yeah.
Crom with
why
a
don't
mustache.
you keep your hands to yourself, sir?
Will that work if I do that on anybody else?
I don't know. Chessa, let me try. Mustache.
Still looking forward
It's a finger mustache.
Alright, number 3. So far, Demon Slayer is absolutely winning.
Alright, you treacherous lice.
Lice! Is that a common problem here?
If you're trying to hire somebody, the first thing is not to berate them.
Here, you piece of shit.
I know one of you took my lucky coin out of my pocket. No merchant will take it. It's made of tin. It's covered in scratches and dents. You took it just to test my patience, and I will have it back. Should one of you find my coin and bring it to me, I'll ask no questions how it came to you. Think I'd owe such a person a favor, or maybe some gold, or even a little of both. If you see someone with my coin, murder them where they stand and bring it back to me.
He needs justice.
Murder Coin Man.
Coin man. Fight
Who the fuck?
of the bill, man.
Who wrote this note?
Golg and Darmer.
Can you spell it?
Golg. A-N apostrophe D-A-R-M-A-R.
Sorry, spell it again?
G-O-L-G.
Yeah, just the last name. A-N apostrophe.
D-A-R-M-A-R.
Golden armor.
Golg and Darmer.
Golden Darmer.
Mhm.
Everything's a pun here. It means something.
Mhm.
You're putting a lot of faith in me there, sir.
The pun is that it doesn't.
DJ, we watched you pull up a list of puns just for this town.
Those are
That's correct.
shop names.
Those were shop names, indeed.
Do we know which woods these are? These
The Slyest Tech.
Slyest Tech. That's not a K.
Or
That's an L.
Slyest Teak. Yeah.
Slyest Teak.
You're not familiar with what woods those are. They haven't been pointed out to you yet.
Flint.
Yes.
Think you need to find out what woods these are.
Sure, let me go talk to a different guard, because that one sucked. I'm going to go to this northward guard over here. Walk over to this other guard. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you today?
Tired.
Same. Are you familiar with the Slyastique Woods, my good man?
Of course.
Would you mind pointing them out for me?
Sure. And he just kind of points over at the coast and then just starts spinning in a circle. And he gets back to you and goes, they're all the Slyastique Woods.
Okay, so the woods surrounding here.
Oh no, all the woods in Orvigo. They call them the Slyastique.
All the woods.
All of them.
Oh yeah. They're all connected.
That's not helpful.
No, it's not very specific.
Do they have smaller names?
Oh yeah, they shorten them in areas. You know, you get outcroppings of trees. They call them different things.
There's on your town signboard.
Uh-huh.
There's a paper about demon hunting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you have any idea where that might be? There's a talk of a vault and some
Scholars. Can we meet?
Oh, the scholars. Yeah, they're over on the west side.
They're on the west side. Can we get a message over there?
I can deliver them a message. Sure.
Great. If they could meet us in a tavern, I guess, in
I don't think that's such a good
The
idea.
Rusty Keel.
Maybe not a tavern.
maybe not.
Maybe not a tavern.
We have another meeting place.
Perhaps the
There are
dock
gamers,
at the Divers Guild
Yeah,
would be
the
good.
Nanaxi
Literally
divers.
anywhere else
Literally the
besides
place where we've
Oh,
wanted to meet everyone.
you mean right near the southeast guard tower? Yeah,
Yes.
I can return a note to you there. It might not be me. It might be a friend of ours, but
Sure, I was gonna just have them meet us, but that's fine. Also.
or that. Yeah, I could have the scholars come and meet
Yeah, they
you.
could just come meet us. We can talk business.
Uh huh.
Great. Thank you,
Yeah, you're welcome.
Flint Iron Fist.
Yep.
Great. You have a great fucking day, sir.
I found the solution to not having names.
Yes, you are.
What other shops did we know of that were in town that Ziphli told us about?
Nether Nanaxi. Fine leather we're having.
That place is going down.
A fleet of one. 2 is better than 1. Hang on. That's the extent of my memory.
The Naxi
All of the things
knickknacks.
that
Yeah, the Naxi knickknacks.
Nanaxi knickknacks, that's correct, yep.
The
And then
blacksmith.
Select steel.
Yep,
Steel
steel select, yeah.
How the fuck did that become turn the bedroom lights?
Oh.
What's
Where did that come from?
2 is better than 1?
Alright, who's whispering in the microphone again?
Yeah.
2 is better than
Nether
1.
Nanaxi. Oh, and then bones and bones.
Bones and bones.
Mm-mm.
Bones and
bones.
bones.
Bones and bows.
I'm just gonna bones and bones.
From where we're standing at the top of East 1,
Mm-hmm.
Northeast 1, what shops are immediately in the area? I think it's...
None. Oh wait, let me see one of your papers.
I think Nether Nanaxi and Wood and Bows and Bones are close by.
Because I didn't write down the shops as I was filling them in.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
I got H and G
Thank
as both of those.
You got letters here, Glenn.
Yep. G is the woodworker. H is Nether Nanaxi. F is the blacksmith. E is the leather shop.
Oh, buddy. Right faster. Whew. All right, so G was what?
The woodworker. Bones and Bows.
Okay.
Flex Bowman.
What is A? Go from left to right.
Okay, so A is the rusty keel.
Right.
B is Nanaxi knickknacks.
Okay.
Then you have C is the left shipyard, fleet of 1. D is going to be the other one.
Mm-hmm.
2 is better than 1. E is the leather shop. Fine leather we're having. Curtis Bushy.
Oh.
F is the blacksmith, steel select, and anvil.
Okay.
So many fires.
And G is woodworker in
Right.
bones and bows, and H is Nether Nanaxi, the arcane magic shop, and it's Jawahara.
Jawara.
What did I say?
Where do you have H?
Is-
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Have it.
You have the map.
Cool. See, the problem is, as I was going through saying right here, ooh, I'm passing that down, thank you. I had a paper with all of the shops written in on my own, and that's the one that I didn't have that week. So I had to just make it up,
Yeah,
and then
locations.
I was writing in pencil, which you can't read on printed paper.
Okay. I'll pass it around so people can.
So closest to you would be Nether Nanaxi, which would be just literally right next door. We'd like to go there.
Did they look open?
This is the magic shop, right?
We've got some time to kill, I suppose.
Could always use more ink.
I'm sure we can gather some more information.
Sure.
Maybe see if they're hiring.
Hiring, yes.
For justice. Justice hiring.
Sometimes
me.
for money as well. So I
Money.
can buy more paper.
Justice
Justice comes with money.
yields money.
Have you
So
had
does
any
work.
justices done?
I mean, or the money we have can help to
It's
serve
so-
justice later.
Yes, investment justice.
Have you
Stop
had injustices done to you? If so, I'm entitled to compensation.
Ooh, we could become some kind of justice insurance lawyers in the area.
We buy any law. So you want to enter into Nether Nanaxi?
Yeah, I feel like there are some people in here who might be interested in working here.
Okay. So you enter in. You see that the shop itself is laid with purple and red drapes. There's shelves that have just miscellaneous things stacked on them. You see there's a box with a bunch of gemstones just kind of dumped in there. See some racks with some robes. And at the far side of the room as you walk in, directly across from the door,
Do you need this? For the locations.
there's a desk.
You have yours now.
It's very low desk, very low to the ground. On the other side, you see a gnomish woman, very prominent nose, it's very wide.
This lady's like 40% nose.
Yep. And you walk up to her and she goes,
Oh, hello! That's the only description you gave us of her is her
Is it
nose.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
She just gave us a
"Oh,
It is.
that's
She
fair."
happens to have a
She's a
pile
gnome
over
with
her
a big
face.
nose.
Sorry, you're right. I did miss a lot there.
Hello!
She's got an oven mitts.
She's got curly white hair.
Alright, well,
She's wearing purple and red robes to match the drapes.
Sorry?
The drapes in the shop are purple
Okay,
and red.
great.
Dress match the drinks!
I'm going to the bathroom.
Go ahead, it's fine.
Collect some thoughts.
Just gotta go think about
I
what's
thought I'd have them at wide nose. Gnome nose. Can I get a bottle mode, please?
No.
Gotta keep that secret for the Patreon, Dom. Alright, so who wants to work here? Well, he's not here. Does anyone actually... Okay, figured.
I don't particularly want to work here. I want to try and see if I can find any sort of odd jobs that she needs done.
Yeah.
Not interested.
I can get a job just copying down.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it's best for us to look for, side jobs
Yeah.
and just try to establish contacts with people, but if
Oh,
she
yeah,
legitimately
absolutely.
wants to work here, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a good enough
Paying thing.
paying thing.
Yeah, and it doesn't, disturb your ability to be with us.
Yeah.
Do some night copying. Night court. Starring Chessa.
Also, got 3 spell scrolls. Those 3 spell scrolls that I got, I cannot copy down.
Why?
Because they're cantrips.
Nose
I
court.
only have
X number.
X
Dun,
number of
dun.
cantrips.
Nose.
So I might, I'll probably sell them.
Some of them. Yeah, maybe you should combine them.
It's a good thing I didn't write
So-
them down.
Curly white hair, short
Robes,
gnomish woman.
match the drapes.
Yep.
Purple and red.
It didn't sound like that when I said it, and then
It never does.
it never. You're right. It absolutely never
We've all
does.
said
Snow
things.
junk.
Things
that
have
was
been said on this
awful.
stream that were never meant.
Nose court.
It's just like hiding the emperor. Like
Yeah.
it just happens.
It's not a sex
It's not
thing. It just
planned.
is.
It's not. It's. I promise it's not.
Mhm.
Yep.
And she says, "Hello."
It's Mrs. Doubtfire. It's just Mrs.
The only note I have is particularly high voice, and that's as high as I can make
like
my voice
Mrs.
go.
Doubtfire. Please
Yep.
stick with the Mrs. Doubtfire.
What?
What happened?
It's gone. I gave you a
Is she
perfect-
okay?
You've seen Mrs. Doubtfire before, right?
She
sounds like-
She sounds like Mr. Bill.
She's fucking tied up and has a fucking like thing over her.
Oh, what the fuck?
Does she say anything?
Run it back, dude.
Is there a guy pulling a fucking pull string behind her? Is this like a Woody
I love
toy?
the idea that she's just said it 5 times. We're just
We're just
in
there.
her store laughing at her.
in shock, and she just keeps saying,
Tears rolled down her eyes.
"Why won't anyone talk to me? Hello? Am I a ghost? Boo! Welcome to my shop. Hello. The pleasure is all yours."
Ew.
I'm gonna leave.
Please, I don't think that this is the place. Maybe let's let Tressa have this conversation alone.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm gonna step outside. Think about the logistics, DJ. I'm 7 feet tall. She's mostly nose.
What has happened? I've lost control of my life.
I'm gonna stand outside.
I'll stay inside.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Hello.
That's it, I'm out. I can't, I'm
I'm leaving. I'm going outside.
I'm also going outside.
Oh
I can't
my
be
God.
this.
She's
Good,
the
now
big
that
bad
they're
evil. We
gone.
just can't deal with it.
I just twitches just a little bit.
What can I do for you?
I thought give me a second. I seem to forgot. One, we're here to see what it is that you sell.
Oh,
Here.
well, I sell magic things. Gems and spells, scrolls and such.
Do you buy those things as well?
I will.
What is your name?
Chihuahua.
DJ. Can you please spell that? I have no idea what you just said.
Chihuahua.
She a big fucking Mickey ears?
Just getting
Hey, Sorcerer Mickey, you got me. Jawahra.
Jwhara.
Jawahra. Jawara.
But how old does she look?
1,000.
She's got curly white hair.
We talking
She's
like Betty
younger.
White type of
She's
lady?
She's younger.
She looks like she's a little bit less than middle-aged.
Not just in like her 40s.
That name sounds so familiar.
Yeah, we have it.
In the beginning,
Alright,
they told us that
okay.
she was the shop owner.
Ziphli gave you that name during the tour.
Okay, good.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
You too.
I was also wondering if you're looking for any work done.
Well, can you make magic items? Oh, well, that's really what I need right now is someone to just create wares for me. I will be happy to buy any magic items you come across, provided they aren't stolen.
Magic. Huh?
Yeah.
I do have.
Do you have any wood?
Wood?
Yes.
No.
A broom, perhaps?
I have a broom? Yeah?
Let me see it.
Okay.
You said you want magic items.
There you go.
Shillelagh. Now it's magic.
That's a neat trick.
It's magic?
Thank you. So anyway.
Fuck you, dude!
I'll pull out my 3 spell scrolls.
Okay.
I have these that I don't believe I can use.
Oh, I'd be happy to buy them.
It was
3 cantrip scrolls.
yeah. Specifically Ray of Frost, Firebolt, and Dancing Lights.
Ooh, those are good ones.
Ooh!
Let me see. How much do I want to buy them for? Hello. It's somewhere in here. Give me a minute. I'll find it.
Control F.
Right.
Please. Scroll. Let me just look on my iPad. How much do I buy these for?
I just got the Squarespace and I don't know how to use it.
It's my iPad! Hello, Siri!
What? Oh! I've got to program a different voice.
I will buy.
Did you just have a heart attack?
Whoa.
That much gold?
At this price?
Snake oil is on my list.
Shit! I will buy each at 5 silver.
Turn back to my companions. None of you can use these, right?
Us 3, I think, are outside.
Yeah, we left. I think it's me and Stalker standing behind you.
I didn't actually leave yet. I was going to. but
Okay.
I stuck around.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. You said 5 gold each.
5
5 silver each. Then?
Yes, 5 silver.
Oh, I thought you were trying to hustle.
Yeah, I would have been proud as fuck.
there you
You know?
No.
So 5 gold?
Yeah, I really don't have much use for them. I'll sell them to you for that.
Oh, thank you very much. Here's your 5 silver apiece. That's 15 silver.
A 1, a 2, 3.
Ah,
the count. I'm gonna open the door and look back inside.
Okay.
Alright, close the door. Clint, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna transform into her and open the door.
Hello. 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 Why are you me? Why are you you?
I'm gonna leave. Close the door.
I'm gonna look at Flint and give him the old
Everyone's still inside. You see her kind of muttering to herself. There's some weird shit
Like
going on.
this. I robbed so many people like this.
I'm gonna look over at Stalk and just like...
What the hell is going on today? Shouldn't have had that extra tea. The Naxi's just going straight down the river.
in terms of ounces of ink, no, I genuinely don't. I'll see if I can find it right now. Going over the falls without a paddle.
The Naxi's really going to the end of the river. It's going to shit.
Glasses are fogging up.
also have some magic items for sale. Well, one, if you'd like to buy it.
What is it?
Well,
It's this broom.
and she goes, oh, 1 second, and kind of ducks down behind
broom.
and stands back up, and she produces a teacup.
Oh.
Here you are.
What does it do?
Oh, would you like a demonstration?
Yes, I would.
Great, step back.
Very confused step back.
She takes a sip of the tea and turns and just fire flies from her mouth. And she that's what it does.
You wanted to not.
How many times can it do that?
Oh, once a day.
How much is it?
What do you got?
15 silver.
Well, after selling these scrolls, admittedly, those were 3 that I needed. I suppose
Thank God.
I can part with it for 10 gold.
Some fucking GameStop prices. This is bullshit.
I may have to come back to you for that.
That's
For a
fine.
little.
It'll still be here. And she ducks down and places it back under.
Do you have any ink for copying
I
spells?
do! She grabs an ink pot and places it down and goes, here you are.
Ink cartridge.
How much?
Now watch what happens.
We switched the toner sometime back. Don't forget to shake it.
Okay, so I looked it up. It's supposed to be you're supposed to use specific fine inks worth
Fine inks.
50 gold per spell level.
Oh my god. I was gonna say it's very expensive.
It is
We do it by the unit. Like
Yeah.
it's just all the ink.
Correct,
And ink is
yeah.
a spell.
Yeah. 1 unit of ink per.
You know, I do have another magic item you may be interested in.
It's a printer.
She turns and she just grabs a pen and places The it down and she goes, drive. Here you are.
Mechanical pencil.
What is that?
It is a pen that will never run out of ink.
Steal it immediately.
How
much
much
that-
does that
How much
cost?
do you want for that?
Well, I have a fair amount of them. I suppose I can.
Has like a big pot. Do they have her shop name?
Novelty pens. They just say like.
by ballpoint pens.
It definitely would have her shop name on the side of it,
Oh my
absolutely.
god.
She goes, we had a lot of fairs. Well, I suppose I can part with that for 10 gold as well.
Fucking buy that immediately or I'll be mad.
Yeah,
That's a low price. Magic pens. This price.
Did I hear her talking about the scrolls through the like door?
Yeah.
She's pretty fucking loud, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna guess I would. So I'm gonna change myself into like unnamed person that I've seen and walk inside. Do you have scrolls?
Yeah.
How much?
Well, what scroll are you looking for?
What have you got?
Oh, well, there's a bin over here if you'd like to
No,
take...
like spell scrolls.
Yeah, they're in the bin.
All right, I'm gonna sort through and find the ones that Chess had just sold.
Mm-hmm.
These 3. How much for these?
50 silver.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Put them down and run outside. Pays decent prices.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, your name. I did not get your name.
Chessa, I thought I gave it to you.
You may have.
It,
I didn't know.
it was during that whole.
That's odd. I have a perfect memory. I don't know.
Phase out of existence.
Thanks for stopping by. Does the pen have like a little miniature her on it on a spring
What?
on top of it?
Oh
Please
my
don't.
god, instead of the eraser, it's a little version of her with an
It's
eraser
just the
in her
nose.
hand.
It's the nose.
Oh, that's
Oh my
even better.
god.
So it looks like the pen goes up the nostril.
Oh, that's
It's
why
like
her
a nice
memory's so
looking
weird.
pen.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's,
lot of it.
it's
Is
got
it the fine-
gold accents on it.
Ooh. Is the fine fine ink in it as well?
Yep, and it's like that type of end on it.
Mhm.
Like nice thin.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll definitely take one of.
Why is that the selling point for you?
What is that?
It's free ink forever.
Because it has to write nice. If it's real fatty, like, what even is the point?
I get it.
Bold chisel tip marker. You're like,
Just fucking chisel tip
there's
Sharpie.
too many letters in this arcane alphabet.
I can save on paper if I can get a nice fine.
Yes.
Also, the point of the pen most definitely does matter. It's an important aspect.
The tip matters.
Yeah, the tip matters. Hello! The rest of the pen doesn't really matter. It's just the tip that matters.
Oh God, I gotta go.
So I'll take that.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Tressa?
I think that's all I need. Was there anything you? If you do need anything, I worked at a university. If you ever need anything,
Oh,
pop
wow.
me down.
What university? The one in...
It's not in Naxi. That's it.
I gotta remember the city name that she's getting ready to say.
The one in...
I never gave it a name, DJ.
She's gonna mention one from Orvigo.
Oh, the one in Grotaveg.
That's the one.
Oh,
It's the one in
Yeah.
the Naxi. Or in
In-
Orvigo, not in
Yeah.
Fabroxy.
Yes.
oh, great. That's a very nice university they have there.
What a beautiful place.
Yeah. It's an odd city, though. All the monks walking around. She into robes? The robes match the drape.
You walked into that one. I couldn't not.
Lord.
I have spent
Oh,
many an hour copying down various scrolls and manuscripts.
Oh, good. I'll be sure to remember that. If I ever need you, you saw the board outside. I'll put a message up asking for a good scribe. Why did that sound like a euphemism? It totally wasn't.
What?
Because you said it like that.
That's fair.
All right,
So that implies that she's also going to be hiring like a bad scribe. Like, I can barely know how to write.
You're hired.
I only have a marker. I best be going now, but
Okay.
it's very nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all yours.
Sure, yes. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
I'm gonna hurry up.
Her robes.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like they're made out of like a fine cloth, or they just look? They look nice, but
They're
not like
They're
fancy.
nice. They're not fancy though, right?
Oh, okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
And what would y'all like to do from here?
So you guys are walking out. I'm just like, God, how do you guys not have a headache? That woman's voice.
I got this. I just come out with a pen.
I'm still disguised as her. It was pretty bad.
It hurts just looking at you.
This is going to save me so much money.
What is that?
It's a pen. It never runs out of ink.
Oh. Interesting. I guess that could be
It's a
useful.
really good price. I don't know if she realizes what she's selling.
It's better not to question her.
Maybe we should buy all of them up and then sell them at a higher price.
Capitalism.
At its finest.
I think we found our way to make gold, guys.
It is just.
She had a lot of them, but
I don't think she knows how to do business. She bought the scrolls for 15 silver apiece and was selling 3 of them for 50. That's 5 silver.
No, she bought all 3 for 15
Yeah.
total.
Oh. Okay. Still reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she bought it for like a third.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So her markup's not all that bad. Suppose you want to take a walk down the street? Check out the next shop?
Sounds good to me.
Sure, see if anybody else has anything interesting or jobs.
I'm gonna
Justice.
punch myself in the face when I
Justice.
hear this man's name again.
So you're going to the next next shop.
just walking down the street with my new treasure.
Bones and bows.
All right. So you come to Bones and Bows. and you can see they've got a sign on the front door. It has a skull, has bones, and the 2 crossbones underneath are actually just bows. They're, spread out. You walk in. Cool. You walk into the shop. You see there's miscellaneous furniture all laid around, some in varying states of assembly. Can see on the back wall he's got just racks and racks of bows. The inside of the shop is all wood lined. It looks very nice, very clean. Tending to a bow at the back of the shop on a workbench, you see an elfin man standing very, very straight up, very strict posture. And he's just as he's working on the bow.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Is this a very deep voice?
No.
Okay.
I'm great. Flint Ironfist.
Flex Bowman.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna walk out again.
What do you sell here, Flex?
Wood and bows.
You sell wood.
I sell wood.
Wood.
Do you also sell bones?
Bones? No.
That's a very misleading sign.
Well, no. See, the bones comes from when you hunt people, animals. Animals, I meant. I'm sorry.
Hello.
When you hunt
bone hunter,
animals and the arrow, stabs into them, they leave bones.
Stabs into them.
They leave bones, and then.
God, here, take the bones out of here.
This guy might have justice jobs.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, you
Are
you
in need of like some people taking care of?
Do you frequently hunt people?
Oh no,
Yeah, I
I
mean animals.
don't hunt people. I hunt animals.
You said people.
I meant animals.
See, but it's not really a thing that you slip and say unless you've done it. You hunted a man, Flex. You felt the adrenaline in your blood as you hunted him down with your bows.
It's the most dangerous game.
Yeah.
You don't hunt men.
Don't go on a man hunt. I've never hunted men.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check.
Yeah.
Sure. That's an 11.
Listen, we all ended up in Orvigo somehow.
Sure. We sure did.
Help.
So you got interesting jobs or
Arrows, perhaps?
things
Oh
that
yeah,
you
we
need-
sell arrows. But as far as jobs, I guess I'll buy some wood if you deliver it.
You don't have targets that need arrows, Flex?
We have a practice range in the back, if that's what you mean.
I think he's asking if you
Are
have
there
any.
people inside the targets, Flex?
No? Why?
Do you need people inside of the targets?
Are you volunteering?
No. I think what he's trying to ask is there anybody causing you trouble in the city that you might need taken care of?
No, not really. Everyone's pretty friendly.
I'm just gonna look at him. Bruh. Roll my sleeve up with my scrawny little arm.
He looks stronger. That's a man who can flex right there.
I would know.
I'm an expert on the subject. So good, it's my first name.
Oh.
What does he look like? How strong is he? Is he worthy of the name Flex?
Like I said, he's got
He looks
very,
Roman.
very strict posture, very upright. He looks like just a regular elf man.
Bruh.
I'll warn you, I've worked with wood for a long time.
Oh, like that.
It's a weird
Let's make it
warning.
interesting. If he wins, can I get 4 arrows?
No,
Well, then you don't have much confidence in your skills, then, Flex.
well, I
Not
do,
willing to
but I,
wager 4
So
measly
you'd
arrows.
be a shoo-in for something like this.
I have to pay rent.
4 arrows, Flex. You don't. You can't risk 4 measly arrows.
4 arrows that's a good chunk of gold. That's
Is it
For
really?
4
I found
arrows?
4 arrows on the
What the
ground
fuck are they
outside.
made of?
wood.
You know, there's a whole forest out there.
4 arrows. Oh, let's see here. That's And then you divide that by 4. That's 25 silver.
It's not a lot, Flex.
It's a lot to me.
Bruh.
Flex is your business.
If he
doing okay?
loses, we'll give you.
25 silver for 4 arrows.
Yeah, it's 2.5 gold.
I'll give you 20 silver
It's 10 gold for a quiver of 20.
if he loses.
Give me how much?
20 silver.
And if I lose, I have to part with 25 silver.
Correct.
But you're
if
getting
you're
20
so
silver.
confident
He goes, okay. 20
in your
silver,
skills.
25. I'll only be losing 5. I guess we can do that.
Right.
Alright.
Don't forget to carry the 2.
The 2.
That's 5 arrows.
4 arrows.
What?
You said 4 arrows.
I was raised in the woods. I can't do math. Are we wrestling or what?
Bruh.
Strength check.
I'm gonna mage hand and tickle him to try to fuck him up.
Dirty 20. You don't need it.
Nat 20.
Sure.
I'll give him the tickle, though. Let's see what the tickle.
I'll give him the tickle, though.
Yeah, I tickled him with my mage hand.
Yeah, I know.
Roll
Just
tickle damage.
The sentence of, I'll give him the tickle.
It's 13. So, yeah, you beat him. He goes, oh, man. Alright, 4 arrows coming up. Grabs 4 arrows and places them down. There you go.
Are these made out of a specific type of wood that you're looking for?
It was made from wood. If you look, you can see they're very, very colorful. That's how you know they were made right here in Orvigo.
What color are they?
They have almost like a gradient look to them. Closer to the tip, they're going to be like a sky bluish color. Back toward the fletching, it would be like a light purple.
Cool. So the trees are marked with the blue-purple color?
No, that's just
But
the
you get
color
these
they
from-
are.
No, I mean the trees that you use, the type of wood.
No, I use whatever wood.
Oh, just any wood though.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you typically get your wood deliveries
I'm sure
from?
we could find some wood.
Some of it comes in on ships. Others, I have people go out individually to the
You still have
forests
that wood
nearby
that
if
we
I need
gathered up in the woods.
a special
You
type
smashed
of
up the
wood.
boat?
How much do you typically pay for wood?
Oh, for wood? I pay 10 silver a bushel. Or a cord.
I'm gonna pull out the, weird boat fragment I got. Rah.
That's a weird piece of wood.
Came from the boat tree.
Pretty unique.
I could make something out of that.
Rah. Rah.
How much do you want for it?
Bruh.
10?
Bruh.
2.
Bruh.
1.
Bruh.
2.
That
I think
means
he's saying
more.
20. I think he's
Oh,
saying 20.
more.
Bruh.
I'll give you 20 silver.
I'm gonna bang it to test it against his counter.
That's a hard wood.
Bruh.
25 silver. He gives you 25 silver. I like him. It's a man of few words, lots of actions.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bruh. Run out.
And he
Never
just kind of
speak
looks
to
at the wood and he's like, I can make a plate. Can make a sign. It could be a table. So many options.
Or arrows.
Or arrow.
Or arrows. True.
Wild.
True.
Yeah, crazy ideas.
Anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. If you do have any interesting jobs or targets that you need.
Do you have any small boxes?
Yeah, I got some small boxes. What size are you looking for?
I just hold up my pen.
Oh. Yes, 1 second.
Do we know of any schools in the next city?
As a matter of fact, I got a box full of tiny boxes back here. The lady next door gave it to me.
And he produces a little box. He goes, here you go. And it's got a nice, green solid color with, yellow accents throughout it. He goes, I'll take silver for that.
I'll give him 1 silver.
There you are. It's a fine box.
Take the box. Put my pen in the box. Close the box.
Okay.
My pen's safe now.
Indeed.
I'll put it in my bag.
Flex.
Yeah.
Your fletchings. Where do you get the feathers from?
Feathers? I found them in the woods.
Oh, so you just kind of gather up and use whatever you find?
For the most part, I don't send people out hunting, and we sometimes get shipments of feather in from Reiju. Anytime they're able to hunt a large bird.
About how large would the feathers be that you would be looking for? Did he have orange feet and
Yellow feathers.
yellow? Very long beak? As he kicks his big bird costume underneath the table. No reason. No.
No, I wasn't making a costume.
The most dangerous game. Say Flex Birdman.
What was your question again?
How big are the feathers that you would be looking for?
Oh, small enough to fit on an arrow. Not,
Large bird?
not large, but
Well, I guess it would depend on the size of the arrow that you were making, I guess.
Just an arrow, just.
I suppose you could say I look for them to be about that long.
That's a fucking big that's a pretty big feather. My God,
Well,
that's
I
like a condor.
What?
Jesus Christ!
I can make more than one arrow from a feather with those.
I don't think that's how that works.
Saves me money.
Will you take any feathers?
Yeah.
Can you buy any feather?
Cash for feathers, get out of my head! I hate you.
Feathers for gold! Damn it, I'm outside.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Thanks, Max.
You're welcome. Come back and see me.
Sure.
Yeah, never.
Oh, fucking God.
I don't like him.
I really thought he killed people. Like, I thought we'd finally stumbled onto something.
He's not a very good craftsman if he's just
No.
using any old wood.
I
I don't know how good these even are.
It would have been such a good cover.
They're like bronze arms.
This one was ready to hunt.
You could make, like, skin drums. Like, there's so many things you could make. Or quivers. There's just so many
What are you
options.
talking about?
Were
What are you saying?
Just saying, if there's bad people, make
Skin
them into
drums.
good things.
You've been talking with your demon again, haven't you?
Yes.
You did tell him about skin drums.
Not seen one personally. It's just a ritual thing. Don't use them.
So at this point, it's
Shall we?
about 10 a.m., 10:30.
Cool, so I still have like an hour and a half before I need to meet Ziphli. He said he was there at noon at the Southeast Guard Tower?
Yeah, 11 to noon, around there.
Okay,
I mean, I'm excited to go to this next shop.
yeah. I'm gonna head off that way then, because I am not missing that shit.
Okay. You start making your way to the Southeast Guard Tower.
Farewell, friends. I'm
I'm gonna
going
come
to go.
with you.
Do you want to be a guard?
You're going to be a guard.
Yes, I feel like I'm the most physically suited to accommodate such a... No.
I can pretend to be a guard.
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
Eh? Flex? Bowman?
Yeah?
Would you like to be a guard?
I haven't really thought about it.
Just gonna flex. The ones that we've seen, like Dallas Tech. Incredibly physically intimidating. Yes, and I've never seen guns like that before. Derringers, I believe they're called.
Fully
One
loaded.
shots.
I got a pen.
Pen is mightier than the sword.
I would like to
I
bring
have an
justice to the city.
The axe is mightier than the sword, which is mightier than the
Might
pen.
not be a bad idea.
You said the.
Sure, I
bring
could
it-
look into
Other
bringing some more
ways.
Because
justice. Sure.
If they're hiring, it's another source of income too. Closer to getting us to our goal. Yes, income.
Yes, income.
Yes. Absolutely. Chessa, perhaps they should take a friend with them. Worked before.
Oh.
Yeah, the rat.
I thought you were asking Chester to come with us. I'm like, oh.
I thought you were telling me to go with them. I was like,
You're
I've
so much stronger than I am.
just been told that I am physically incapable.
Yes. A rat?
Take him with you?
Is he going to be a guard? Does he
No,
need
I-
armor? A little sword and a little shield?
Gauntlets!
Is this Ratatouille? Just
Poor
guard
hand
man?
on your head, you'll be a better guard.
Mhm.
Well, I think you would do a wonderful job. I can see through his eyes if we need to get in touch with each other.
See through his eyes?
Yes.
Forgive me, I've never heard of such a thing. Well,
And I'll look through his eyes and just see.
uh-huh. Still a rat. Flint, I'm quite confused.
She can see through the rat's eyes, so she's looking at you through the rat right now.
A wave in the rat's face. Don't know how I feel about this, Flint.
I'll stop doing that.
I think that this is better served with you all. You never know who you might meet and who you might need to hear more from.
On second
Alright.
thought, do you guys feel comfortable without us being here in case you need protection?
I think we're okay.
No, I
we
think
could all
we'll be
just
fine.
go together.
I mean, again, I don't know if you all want to be guards. I know my way. I know my ladder. I will not stop climbing, Flint.
I understand.
Dun, 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 dun.
I need to go make some drums.
We could just go with you and wait outside.
I mean, if you all have nothing better to do, sure. We'll start walking that way.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to stop at the steel shop before we go.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have enough time to stop there before the meeting.
Sure.
Okay. You stop into Steel Select.
I feel like this guy's name is awful too.
You did this. You walk in, there's a woman manning the forge inside. You hear her banging on a thing. Sword, dagger, whatever. Insert a weapon here. She has blonde hair, very blonde hair. She's got very, very tan skin.
Does she look like me?
Very, very tan skin. Oh, you mean Minerva. Sorry, I thought you meant...
Wow.
It was like, no, not me. Does she look like Minerva?
Jeez.
but, with,
Chelsea?
but with very blonde hair, yes.
Okay.
Is she human?
She is a dwarf.
Dwarf.
You see her, she's got like braided pigtails and she's just kind of like twirling one around.
Wait. How many arms does she have?
2.
So she's hammering the thing and,
And then when
also
her hair falls, she flips it out the way.
okay.
I was picturing like...
Yes. You walk in and she goes, "Hi,
Hello, madam. How are you?
good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. My name's Minerva.
I'm Anne,
And nice to meet you.
Anvil."
Jesus Christ.
Anne! I'm new to Nanaxi. I'm looking for work. Are you hiring?
No,
Very well. Are you selling any items?
I sell steel items. This
What
is
do
a
you-
man now.
I sell steel
I
now.
sell steel items.
Manville.
Swords and the like.
What does she have? Like up?
Swords, daggers, scimitars. You know, simple weapons.
So you said steel items.
Yeah.
Is that the metal or are they stolen items?
It's the metal. I try not to market in stolen goods.
All right, I'm going outside. There's no criminals in this fucking criminal town. Christ.
Anne, is it difficult forging weapons with, you know, the woods being so far away?
Forgery is a crime.
I'll meet you outside.
Well, I make the weapons out of metal, not from wood.
I mean, the fire, though.
Oh, that's handled. I take any offcuttings from Flex.
Has there ever been a time where you've been short with supplies and maybe needed assistance with?
Not in a while, no.
Perhaps you have some jobs that need to be taken care of around town. We're new to town, so we're just trying to find a decent way to make some coin.
Jobs. I do, actually, yes. Gonna tell you a story.
Jesus. Oh no.
Pull out my book.
And I don't mean to be rude, but we're in a bit of a hurry. If you
That's
wouldn't
fine.
mind.
Have a good day.
No. I want to hear the story. I'm just.
That's
I don't-
okay. I'll find someone else. It's fine. Is there something else I can do for you?
Go on. And I
Go
sit
on.
down Indian style on the floor,
Go
legs
on.
crossed and just like waiting.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I only want someone willing to.
I'm willing.
And forgive me if I came off rude. I that was not my intent.
My time is valuable.
And I value your work. Is there a way I can make it up to you?
Would you like to buy something?
Possibly, but I would also like to hear the story that you were getting ready to tell.
There was once a sword. Now, what type of sword would you like?
Just walk out. Just walk out.
Anybody else?
She's having difficulty adjusting after being brought into town.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Go on with what?
Your
I don't
story.
think she's telling us a story.
Oh, no. Is there something else I can do for you?
Just gonna stare super blankly at her face.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need something. And she just returns back to her forge and starts hammering on her weapon again.
Note to self: burn down weaponry.
Mm-hmm. That was a great story, Anne. You have a great day.
I'm going to kill her. She's on my hit list.
You just made my list. Your
My justice list.
Your just list.
My just list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm heading over to the fucking guard tower.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yep.
Cool. So, you arrive to the guard tower. You see Ziphli is standing outside talking to the same guard that was manning the door yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up and...
I mean, as we're approaching, I would look at everyone when we're about 30 feet away. As soon as I recognize that Ziphli's in the fucking area, anyone who wants to be a guard, this is your chance. But again, I don't think that it's necessarily the occupation that everyone should be occupying.
Well, I mean, my plans for a career kind of fell through, so...
Well,
I know
justice finds its way.
I made my connections. I'll wait here.
Very good.
This one would like to make no impression whatsoever.
Very good. I suppose I could probably find some sort of work elsewhere. Yes, I think that there's something better suited for you. Dog walker, perhaps. Yes.
Have we seen many pets?
Pets? Like, you've seen domestic animals around, yeah. Like
Fish on a leash.
cats here and there.
It's got legs.
What do you think, Olaf?
Sorry, that's my eyes upon it. I mean, Flint, your job is what you want it to be. I have, again, we have a plan.
Guard could be good to get information.
Absolutely, and your skills in disguise would definitively be usable, but I don't know whether or not it is better served for you to be infiltrating a different location. Perhaps it is best to divide and conquer.
Suppose so. I
And-
don't really like guarding anyway.
Exactly. There are others here who I think your services will be well suited to protect.
Sure.
And, Lady Justice and I over here can begin.
Manning the post, as it were.
Sure. There will be men hanging from it.
Of course.
Well,
Good luck.
ping ping. As for your rat, you said you're able to see through it. You can hear through it as well?
Yes.
I would, put that to fine use. Good day.
I walk over to Chess and just go. Then I put the rat in my pocket.
So you walk up to Ziphli and the guard.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking up, the guard is writing on a piece of paper, and he looks up at it and he goes, "Oh, hello."
Good morning again.
Afternoon.
Ziphli turns around and goes, Oh, hello.
Just the man I'm looking for, Mr. Ziphli.
Yes, I heard you requested an audience.
An audience, that is a fair and wise way to put it. Well, only been in this city for a day or so, but I'm quite smitten with it.
I'm glad. I quite like this city. I've put a lot of work in here.
And I admire all of your hard work, sir.
Thank you.
I think that there are many wheels that are slower turning and might use some improvement. With my
Okay.
assistance.
Okay.
Do you have any places you think a man such as I would be best fitting?
I could always use strong men on the guard.
What about strong women? I'll point at Minerva.
She can come too. Strong women are important as well.
And, this work as a guard,
Mm-hmm.
sure it has its rewards.
Well, of course, I'll pay you. You'll be able to sleep in the guard towers.
Very good.
We have an on-staff doctor. We have a health insurance plan.
Sounds like quite the deal.
See, Minerva?
Full benefits.
Right?
We don't cover dental.
Every time.
It's gonna hit my tusks. Oh.
No deal.
Very well. Do you have an individual who you think will be training us, or
Oh, well, first you have to go through the trial, of course.
trial?
Oh, yes, I can't just make you a guard. You have to prove your effectiveness.
I think I've proved enough.
You have made an impression here. It's very true.
What kind of trials are they?
Well, I have a job for you. Upon completion, I'll be more willing to consider your admission to the guard.
Okay. What exactly does this job entail?
Well, there's a group of thieves nearby. They've been making life hard for some of our land-based traders.
Do you have sky-based traders?
Well, no, but we have sea-based traders. Or
Bird people.
river-based.
I see any condors?
Bird.
Just one,
Giant seagull.
just one Aarakocra. Just,
Very well.
and, you see, they've gotten away with some items here. And, it'd be nice if you were able to rectify the thief situation and return some of the items to us.
Yes. Where are they?
Well, they have set up shop in a cave just to the east of Nanaxi.
In the woods.
Yes,
Very good.
in the more mountainous areas, it's not hard to find. The cave is only slightly off the road. They've been making their ambushes there.
And what kind of items were missing?
Valuable items. Some...
Miscellaneous things. Notepad.
I'm not sure exactly what items were in the crates. I don't have a manifest of
Can
items.
you describe the crates so that we know what...
They're wooden.
Minerva, I think we have sufficient information.
Fair.
You said east of Nanaxi, off the road.
Correct. Yep.
How long in travel?
Oh, not long. Maybe 2 hours.
Very good. And as it branches off the road, is it south or north? Because again, if its trajectory is eastward, the cave, if it breaks off, would be either south or north.
It'd be to the north.
North.
Set into the mountainside there.
Very good. All right, Mr. Ziphli. I'll be paying you a visit before nightfall.
I'll appreciate that. Would you like to meet back here?
Sure.
Sounds good to me. I'll meet you here later tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach down and shake his hand.
And you shake your hand.
Do the same.
Well,
Shake your
Minerva.
hand.
Easy enough.
I think so.
Justice.
Justice.
We'll head back to our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that we've got quite the day ahead of us. We're going to go take care of some bandits.
To the east.
Yes. good use of the rat.
Outside of the city?
Yes, into the woods. We're going to collect some woods for you, Crom.
Oh, I like this very much.
Yes.
Got
And
everything written down.
there are lovely, valuable things, and he does not know the extent of it. Said he does not have a manifest log of what is missing, so whatever we find most precious to us, we can keep. And as long as we dispense some things back to him, no harm, no foul. And Minerva and I will have completed our test and be permitted to stay inside of the guardhouse.
To the east?
Well, if there's anything anyone would like to gather or do before we leave, I think that it is best that we have Orvigo drop us down and we get to swimming.
I was gonna say, did we see any boats at the Divers Guild?
Not at the Divers Guild, no. There's boats at the docks in the center of the city.
Mhm.
Ah, shit.
Lots of boats.
Yeah, I mean, she just hates boats. Would you prefer to swim or trust a boat again?
I mean, I feel like the swimming is not optional so far with every boat we've encountered. I wouldn't really want to get wet again, though.
Neither would I.
Well, I don't think that we'll be, as long as we avoid that large turtle thing. Probably be fine.
Dragon turtles, I don't think they're particularly keen on taking out single small boats.
Are you certain of that?
No.
Well, then let's just hop in. Oh, fuck it.
He seemed quite busy at the time, so.
Yes, let's hope that he's just preoccupied and not murdery.
The dragon turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Murdery 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a friend.
Sure. Justice!
Yeah, we'll head over to the
Teenage
docks.
Mutant Dragon Turtle.
Is there like an individual docksman that operates these things? Do we have an idea in terms of who would lend us a boat?
There would be a man seated at trying to think like a
Chair?
stall type
Okay.
thing, which very big above says Dock Master.
Mm-hmm. Flint, you're going to rent us a boat.
Sure. I'm gonna walk over.
He's gonna
To
go
the
speak
dock
with the DM.
Dockmaster.
Hi.
Hello,
We're in need of a boat.
I can rent you a boat.
Great. Flint Iron Fist.
Yup. No, I'm kidding.
Dock.
I'm getting his name.
Doc
one second.
Masterson.
That's actually good.
I
should use that.
Master, where are you?
Not now, it's too obvious.
I have him already.
We're gonna need
Great.
a farmer.
He goes, hi, I'm Memdap.
Sorry?
Memdap.
You have a card?
M-E-M.
No, physically, do you have a card? I'm asking
Oh.
in character.
Sure.
I do need to know how to spell it regardless, but.
There you go.
Great, thank you.
M-E-M-D-A-P.
M-E-M.
Got it.
Memdap.
Does it have a last name on the card?
Does not.
Okay.
Just
Just Memdap.
Memdap.
It's like McLovin.
Is he the dock master?
I am the Dock Master, yes. He's a gnomish man. He has a scar across his left eye. And as you're talking to him, he begins just kind of pacing back and forth.
Got something on your mind there, Memdap?
I do this when I need to think sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you had something on your mind.
Oh, yes. Just shipping and receiving things. Dockmaster stuff.
Sure, anything interesting coming in?
Not really. We've got some stuff coming in from Five Off. We got some fish coming in from...
Fishville.
one of the other coastal cities.
Sure. Nothing,
Uvrez. We got some fish coming from Uvrez.
Nothing particularly interesting. You seem stressed about fish.
Yes, the fish are on short supply in Anaxi recently. You would think they're more easy to catch around here, but Something drives them away.
Sure. Nothing else coming in interesting?
Nope.
What drives them away?
You know, I really don't know.
Dragon turtle, perhaps.
That would imply that the dragon turtle is a new problem.
How long have they been driven away for? When did this happen?
Well, I've only been here for 6 years, and it's been at least as long as I've been here. We didn't have this problem in 5 off.
I do remember seeing a bunch of brightly colored fish.
Did you?
Whole school of them.
Interesting.
Also, weren't we served fish?
Yes, the
in
fish
rusty keel?
is usually brought in from
5 off?
Uvres and other
Uvres?
coastal cities.
Well, that means that they're able to transport it up the river if you're dealing with it as the dockmaster.
Correct.
Strange that the fish in the area around the lake would be disturbed, but boats would not be disturbed, friends. I think that we're dealing with some kind of, again, predatory creature, but for future, how much for a boat?
Oh, it'll be a copper a day.
Well, toss him a copper.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I'll have it brought up in a moment.
Memdap.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna, while I'm looking at him, gesture at his left eye. Does it look like it's a line? Does it have any curvature? Does it look like it's blunt, like bruising? Like
It would be a straight line, and kind of indented in the center.
Did you have a problem before you came here?
Oh, this. Yes, this happened actually on the docks.
A fall, perhaps?
Something fell on me, yeah. I was,
Sharp and bladed?
No, the edge of a box. Just bam!
It's quite small, so.
Why would he be lifting the boxes then?
No, I wasn't. I was holding the
Someone
guide
was-
wire.
Interesting.
And
What was in this box?
grains.
Very good.
It fell and hit me in the face, and I bled a lot. We had to throw out the whole crate of grain. I bled all over it. Couldn't very well use it.
It's unfortunate.
Nah, it happens.
Anyone here interested in assisting the docksman? Friends?
I can keep books if that's something that you need.
I might be.
And we're looking for important people. Maybe the man who has boats.
What can I do for you?
I'll wait for the boat.
Looking to hire?
You're looking to hire me?
Are you looking to hire?
Oh, no.
You sure?
Yeah, I've got a fully manned dock. So right now, everyone's showing up for work, and I think we're okay.
As of right now.
Yep.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. And after some time, the boat gets brought along, and you see it get brought up to the surface in an axie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the boat.
Is there an outrageously Frenchman standing next to the boat still?
And you guys
Gonna hop in.
Yeah, I don't.
clamber into the boat.
Real quick, is there somebody within, like, on the edge of the dock in the distance? And how far away are the people?
So the way the docks are positioned, right, you've got west Nanaxia here, east Nanaxia here. The docks are right in the middle. There's holes that are actually cut in the floor, so it's pretty populated.
Is there a person doing something within 120 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast dancing lights and blind them and try to make them fall into the lake.
Okay. All right. Nope, that's not it. Not the you need the monster manual. Exactly 0. Okay, so you watch one of the men who's holding the guide wire, like making sure that it, is positioned properly. Sorry, my laptop just did a thing. You see the the men holding the wire that are, or the rope controlling the ascent and descent, you see it start to run quickly through their hands. And as the guide wire gets yanked, you watch this man just, falls in the lake.
Oh my god, it seems like you have an opening on your crew.
He'll be back.
I don't think so. He's fucked up and cost you a lot of money there.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. It will be hard to recover from that, but...
I mean, that is a pretty big fall.
I don't think he's coming out.
He kind of looks over the edge of the dock. Hey!
Did he hit the walls at all when the guy fell?
Because of the way, I mean, the floor of Nanaxi is only, you know, maybe a foot thick. It's not like it runs all the way down to the ground. As he fell, he would have fallen...
Wait, it's only...
You know, a foot thick, yeah.
Pretty thin.
Or a stone slab, I'm scared.
As he fell, he would have, you know, flipped over. His belly would have gone over the railing, and then he would have bounced off the wall and fell more.
Did he take any poison damage from the algae against the wall?
Yeah.
True.
I like he's coming out.
Now he's got a concussion. He's poisoned.
Poisoned, and he's in the
blind,
water.
and he's also maybe drowning now.
So you can take his job.
Both of my legs are broken.
He is going to take some poison damage from the algae. Probably not enough to kill him.
Probably enough that he won't be able to come into work, though. Maybe.
So, the dock master, whatever I said his name was, I already forgot.
Memdap?
Mendap, that's it. He looks over the edge and he goes, "Oh, shit, not another one." You look over and you see the man just floating face down in the water. Oh, well, I guess we do have an opening.
Sign me up.
Alright, can you start now?
Not immediately.
I need someone now.
You'll need, I mean, you have other people that can cover, but I'd be happy to help when we're done with our boat.
Oh, I guess you did just run a boat.
I'm very reliable.
Can you start tomorrow?
I can start tomorrow, yes, of course.
Bright and early,
Yes, absolutely.
before the sun rises.
Of course. I'll need a dock pass.
A dock pass?
Yes, access to your docks.
You just walk up.
So anybody can just walk up.
Well, I know who works here, but
That doesn't seem very secure, Memdap.
It's-
Are you watching 24/7?
I try to be. We're closed at night.
You don't sleep?
I sleep when the docks are closed.
What if other people walk on the docks?
You just walk on the docks. Items are kept in shops. If they're not kept in shops, they're kept at the ships below until the next morning.
Fair enough.
I try to keep it secure. I did a hell of a job in 5 off. That's why they asked me to come here.
Alright, well, what would you pay for part-time help?
Part-time? How many days a week?
I don't know, what do you need?
I need every day of the week now.
I'm not available every day of the week.
Great, I would pay you $1 a day.
Well, that kind of sucks.
It's not great pay, I'll
It
admit.
seems
really
like you
shit.
need a little bit of hazard pay considering what's
Yeah,
been
the
happening
man's just
around
fallen
here.
into the...
Well, that doesn't happen
lake
all
there.
that often.
You said another one.
You did. It happens enough for you to
Enough
mention
that you
that.
weren't shocked at this man dying.
Oh, people fall occasionally. Most of the time they live. I guess he just had a weaker constitution than the rest.
Well, fine. I'll stop by when I can. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Part-time work.
Yeah, if it's part-time, just whenever you'd like. I guess I can
A
work
silver.
that. What?
A silver a day.
I guess we can do that, sure.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To the boat.
And you guys clamber into the boat, and he goes, "Alright, drop him!" And you feel the boat beginning to lower its way down in stages.
I may have killed a man, Olaf. But I've secured a job on the docks.
I've also found out some quite interesting information about the docks as well.
We did.
Such as, it's not very well guarded.
Not very
Not
well
at night.
guarded at
Not
all.
at night.
And he told you
He
that?
did.
it's
Because
not-
I asked him who watches the docks at night. I asked for a dock pass, and he said, I know who all the employees are. And I said, what about at night? Do you sleep? And he said, no, all the items are in shops. No one's on the docks at night. So,
They're either in shops or on the ships below.
yeah, so there's nobody paying attention to the docks at night. And I can come and go on the docks as I please now, get paid a silver and find out information from people. All for just knocking a man into the lake. And it's unfortunate that he died, but had to be done.
I think I can help
I
him.
suppose it had to be done.
I don't know if it had to be done, but
I don't.
it's done, so...
Try to help him. We're going to sail right by him. We
Yeah.
don't want to run him over.
We should try and find out who he was.
Perhaps his body will be nourishment and bring the fish back.
See, it's a positive.
Yeah. Big positive.
Yeah.
I wonder what they'll do with his body.
I mean, I'll.
We can heal him.
It's worth 25 gold.
True.
At least it used to be.
That's almost an entire year working at the dock.
Well, if the...
We're not killing a man.
Oh, he's already dead.
I can fix that.
You can bring him back to life.
Then he's worth
And
100.
depending on how dead he is. Depending on how dead he is.
That's almost a year and a half of time at the dock.
She's big upside.
He's very dead.
He's very dead.
Very dead.
Super dead. Like I can't give him a couple points of.
Like he had a negative hit point status. I was not aware they had such low hit points, and then I rolled a D10 of damage, and
Big damage.
We killed a man.
Didn't mean to.
Start rowing.
The sun got in his eyes and he fell into the lake. It's hardly my fault.
I suppose you could say the DM killed him.
Yeah. The dock master. The dock master's fault.
They need higher railings, I swear.
alright, so you begin rowing your boat. Gently along the lake.
Did you say we're doing it merrily?
You're heading to the east, correct?
Yep.
Let me pull up my map here, 1 second. I'll tell you what, where you're gonna end up landing. Are you going to land just on the shore somewhere? Are you looking for a city?
I think if these are a band of thieves, we should probably not land immediately on the beach.
I'm looking for whatever road was described to me for the east, because I mean, don't really know what the lay of the land on the east coast is. It was described as woods, and there is a road
Yep.
that leads into the woods. So I would look for a road that leads into the woods and direct the boat towards that.
Okay. Let me.
Because no, I do not want to land in a city.
Gotcha. I don't know why that signed me out. That's really annoying.
I just keep thinking, I will drink you in the day.
Drink you in the day.
Oh gosh, why does that keep happening? It's still loading, but sure. Sail across Lake Geel. Nothing eventful happens as you're going along. Soon you come to the eastern coast of Lake Geel and dock up the boat and exit the lake. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I would just run it aground and leave it on the water. Or leave it on the sand.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I see a road?
Ahead of you, you would see a fair amount of trees, some thick tree cover, running from, you're looking east, so running from north to south, you would see the tree cover.
I want to kind of do like a quick glance over just to see if there's anything like lurking or hiding in the trees.
Make a perception check.
10.
10. Nope, nothing you can see.
Okay. We should be on our guard out here. The lyre player told me about how dangerous these woods can be.
What kind of dangers lurk in these woods?
He didn't say specifically, just that they were more dangerous than other areas in Orvigo.
Could be more of those goblins. They're pretty fucking annoying.
If there's anything I've learned in my time, it's that the creatures in the wood are just as bad as the creatures in the towns.
Indeed.
True.
I agree.
I'm gonna look for fresh tracks on that trail.
We gotta find the trail first, though.
Are we still looking for the trail?
We still just were described woods, north
Woods
to
and
south.
beachhead,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we have to find the actual trail. Stalk, you adept at climbing?
Yes. Sure am.
Would you mind as we keep an eye on the lower level? Try to get a higher view?
Yeah, I'll try to climb up the nearest tree.
Yeah, I'll literally stand at the base of the tree and I'll pull my shield out.
Okay. You
Yes,
climb
same.
up the tree.
I was gonna say I just also ready my shield and things like that.
You climb up the tree and take a look around. Through the tree cover, a fair distance inland, you do see a cutting, or not a cutting, a clearing where there's no trees there. And you can see it kind of follows a line through the trees. What you would equate to being a road.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass that information down.
Did you say an approximation for how long until we reach that clearing in terms of how far away it would be from his sight?
Maybe like 150 yards.
Okay.
200 yards.
So not like an hour-long walk. Okay.
Right.
And no living things en route?
Yeah, do I see any signs of life from up here?
You see a couple birds and such flying around, smaller, like songbirds.
Okay, so nothing but normal. Yeah, no, just birds.
Okay.
Snacks.
Snacks. Yeah. Fresh meat.
Yeah, I will, when you descend, I'll lead us in that direction.
Okay. So, you all head along. Soon you find the trail. We'll say you begin following the trail to the north, where you see there's a fair amount of footprints leading in that direction.
I take a second and investigate the footprints.
Mm-hmm.
With my ranger feature in the forest, I can try to figure out how many sets of footprints there are.
Okay. Along this road, you would see at least 4 that all look to be humanoid footprints,
Okay.
and then a couple sets of cattle footprints, things like that.
Okay.
But definitively at least 4 humanoid footprints.
Cool. I'll tell you guys that.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm on the ground
How many?
looking at them. At least 4.
Well, at least they'll be outnumbered. Hopefully.
Unless the cattle are more of those creatures like the dwarf we found.
Possibly.
True.
Could be hooved men. I'm going to continue walking.
Or a delicious dinner.
Or delicious dinner.
Or both.
Tap my axe. Justice.
Justice.
There you go. That's what you get to say at the beginning of the stream. Murder, justice. They're actually the same thing.
Justice is just murder.
Solving people's problems.
Mm-hmm. With blinding them and throwing them in the water.
Calculated justice.
Happens. We needed it in.
Mm-hmm.
Killed the man.
I didn't think he was gonna die. It's his fucking
You were
fault.
asking for all
That's
sorts of damage.
his fault.
Maybe he shouldn't have died.
Yeah, maybe all he did was fall over a railing into a lake.
That was 20
People
feet
do
in the
that
air.
for
There's
people do
altitude.
that for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're walking along.
He told me about 3 hours journey.
Mm-hmm.
I would, again, you know that, but I would tell everyone that we're going to be walking for 3 hours and then we're going to take a path to the north.
I can walk for that long.
All right.
So you're walking along the path.
Mm-hmm.
Soon, a little bit off the path near the tree line, but not beyond it, you see a line of things on the ground.
Like,
And you approach closer, you see that there's the corpse of a squirrel placed next to an acorn, followed by the corpse of a cat, a dog, a wolf, and a bear, all just kind of lined up along the road. And behind the bear are strange draggings and scuff marks in the ground that look almost as if there was a humanoid creature here as well.
This is rather interesting that these animals are lying in a
I don't
row.
whatever
Like
this is.
fresh kills or skeletal structures?
Somewhere between.
Okay.
So
Like
in a
decaying.
state
So-
of decomposition, but not super fresh.
So it goes acorn, squirrel, cat, dog, and then wolf.
Wolf and then bear.
This looks like some weird ritual shit.
I don't like this.
I don't like this at all.
What was the order again?
Acorn, squirrel, cat, dog, wolf, bear.
Seems to be the food chain of sorts.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
And man's on the end, I guess. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Write that down.
Crumb, you lived in the woods, right?
Yes.
Is there any specific reason why you would line up your food like this?
Would I have any knowledge of such a ritual?
Make a history check.
Probably not good at that.
Your group of your tribe didn't really deal much in ritual magic like this. You did deal in some ritual magic, but nothing that would require corpses of animals.
I suppose it could be for a warning. It could be for some form of a cheer to the hunt, maybe.
You said it was off the road.
Off the road, but not beyond the tree line.
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Yeah, you can use divine sense.
Okay.
You don't cast it. It's a
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, I use my Divine Sense.
it's Tom all over again. I cast Channel Divinity.
Oh.
It's the first time playing about it.
Cool. Use a spell slot.
So Divine Sense is you detect the presence of any celestial, fiend, or undead
And can also
Fae.
detect good and evil.
within 6 Fae as well.
It's celestial, fiend, and undead.
Within 60
60
feet,
feet.
not behind total cover, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Nothing immediately appears.
Strikes me as like evil or okay.
Your pocket.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair, yeah.
I think a lamp is total cover.
Oh, is it?
Also fair.
If it's inside of
Oh,
it,
true,
fully
yeah.
contained.
Yeah, true,
yes.
I guess so.
I'm gonna step out to the end of this thing and I am going to bang on the closest fucking tree as to where this ends
Okay.
and attempt to make the loudest fucking noise that I possibly can.
Okay. You bang on the tree a lot. It rings out a nice loud thudding sound, and you hear it echo about as far as it can with the tree cover breaking up some of the reverberation.
Mm-hmm.
And soon from deeper in the forest, you hear just a...
Is it a bear sound?
There's just a sound.
A sound.
Ooh, can we determine how they died? Like,
The corpses?
yeah. Like, do they appear to be like ripped up, carved up?
There is blood, so it does look as though there was external injuries imparted upon them. I'll say the state of decomposition is too far advanced to be able to identify a specific cause of death on them, but you can see there's blood stains around them, stuff like that.
I want to look at their bones.
Okay.
I want to look for any sort of teeth marks, claw marks, or if it's like split from
You-
like an axe or something.
You see fractures. I won't say you see any teeth marks or anything like that, but there are definitively fractures.
I'm
With-
gonna take a few bones. I need
With that
31.
sound, would an individual like Stalk be able to discern an approximate distance away from us?
Or in relation to those extra tracks on the ground. Like
Correct.
combined, would I be able to assume what that noise could have been?
Yeah, between the tracks and that sound, you would be able to determine that it's... Shit, do I have that? Hang on. Nope, not cities. Yeah, I'll say, at least while I'm looking it up, you're able to tell that it didn't sound like it was nearby. It's a fair distance away. We would identify it to be like pretty much a quarter mile away. So it's something very loud, but far away.
Mm-hmm.
As far as an animal, did I not put? Yeah, I did right here.
I think we're going hunting.
Dinner.
My heart aches.
For
justice.
Were your justice blades sharpened?
They're always sharpened.
I have to cast prestidigitation.
I'll get back to you on what type of monster it is. Because I have a list of encounters that I pulled that from.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have the source book that I pulled I don't have that listed. Oh, wait.
Here it is.
I'm an asshole.
I'm the worst.
Well.
But it's still going to take me a minute to pull it up.
That's fine.
But I'll give it to you as soon as I have it.
Yeah, so I'll just spend this time examining the tracks and
Okay.
telling you, forwarding what way, what I think it is and where.
Quarter of a mile. Not that far. Quite loud.
Pretty loud.
Curious what it would hold. Perhaps something that a scholar might be interested in.
Indeed.
Assuming this is a monstrosity,
Amari.
as I'm looking at the things, I'll point out that I should have no trouble finding this, if it's what I think it is.
Alright.
I'm just.
Stop! You're my hero!
Could be a nice cloak for our friend Crom, too, depending on what it is.
And as a person who thirsts for justice, it cruelly slaughtered innocent creatures.
Definitely got some
Justice
be
hands
done.
for this thing.
Hope you
Guess
like
he's
jerky
justice
because I'm gonna
hands.
cook this guy.
It appears to be kill happy too if it didn't take any of the extra meat. It seems a shame to let these poor beasts go to waste.
That is a very good point.
Indeed, and I'm going to pull up my
Some
drained
fucking
snake.
bones.
Bit of an expertise in this.
It seems let it go to waste. I mean, give me some of these bones.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have the algae in a vial?
Mm-hmm.
He does.
I do.
I had it on my hand.
That's right. How's
Oh
your
no,
hand
no,
feeling?
you're right. I do have it in like a little pocket in my. Yep.
If you're fine with it, and you're fine with tracking it, I want to murder this thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's if it's
Yes.
if it turns out that I can confirm it's a monstrosity, I want to hunt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's not a monstrosity, I still might want to hunt because then I'll be curious what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just want to eat it.
It might not be good for eating.
Might be good for selling.
So,
Let's
This one
meet.
could always use a new trophy.
do you have only daggers? Or do you as
So I'll
well
pull them
have...
both out. And,
Do you by chance have a bow?
no, I might have a bow that I don't use. I don't have a bow.
I'm going to pull up my
Oh,
cross...
I do have a
Okay.
bow, but I never use it. So it would be for emergencies. I do have a short bow.
I'm going to gesture to the elevation of the trees. I think that in the midst of battle, it would be best if only a pair of us were on the ground and the other four of you safely elevated.
Might have a bit of trouble climbing a tree, but I'm sure I can figure it out.
I will yeet you up.
Yeah.
Ye old yoding.
Run along the branches like a small animal of some kind.
I've
no,
never
I
done
would
that before.
try to
Oh.
make some kind of
I would
perch
recommend
and stay
trying it
seated.
now.
I'm gonna grab a handful of dirt. I'd rather remain on the ground. Thank you very much.
Very well.
Yeah, Flynn, I think one person falling to their death is enough for the day. Please be very careful if you
Again,
descend it.
it's he just had terrible footing.
Is it a monstrosity?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Stalk, if you would
Yeah, I
do
would
the honors.
figure out what it is. I can make a check. Any kind you'd like to try and figure out what it is. It doesn't just tell me, right? No, it just gives me advantage on checks.
Make a nature check.
Sure. So that'll be a 21.
Sorry, there's a bug flying. 21. You see It is bipedal, like a human, so it is vaguely humanoid. As you're following the tracks along and exploring to see what else you can find, you soon come across a black feather. And you pick it up and begin to hold it in the light. And as you see the light bouncing off of it, you see, you know how feathers have that like glistening, they almost look like they shine in the light, you know what I mean?
Like they're almost like blue.
But the highlights come out as a rainbow. So you watch as you're turning it, the light changes depending on the...
Iridescence.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Dictionary.
Or holographic, technically, if it's...
It's like a rainbow fish scale.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
I'll pull up my axe.
Okay.
Yeah, Morningstar's ready to go.
I'm gonna pull out my hands.
Your what?
My hands.
Oh, I thought you said my
Hands.
ants.
I've got an ant farm.
Now your whole foundation gone because you want to act crazy.
I'm tired.
So you follow the tracks along, and soon, once more, you hear just a...
How far away does it sound to him?
Now closer. Now we're talking like maybe 100 yards away.
I'll tell you guys that.
Got a
quietly.
taste for justice.
We're still in trees,
Yes.
Toss me.
and I do not see any clearing ahead of us. We are still in trees.
Right. Still in a forest. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to throw him into a fucking tree.
What?
And toss Clint up into a tree.
Are you capable of climbing?
I can try. I'm gonna try to climb the tree.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
7.
7. You stumble. You break some branches on the way, but you're able to assume a position in the trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap my arm around and reach my other hand out to help Jess up.
Okay.
How are you with climbing trees?
He's staying on the
I
ground.
don't climb.
Before I go up, does anybody have a spare dagger they might not need?
I do.
Could I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeet.
It's like Ace Ventura.
Theft and murder! Justice! Justice.
Are you keeping the dagger, or do you just need it temporarily?
I mean, I can give it back. I just
Okay.
want to use it for the. As you pass it to me, I'll mutter about how a bow is a coward's weapon, and I'll climb into the tree with the daggers, ready to throw them.
Yeah.
You need another?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull out one of my
You
extras.
got
prefer not to use this
We're
as
just
a
gonna
chapter,
prep, and I'll let you know.
I like it.
Okay, you're grounding. Okay.
I'll hand you
You
my
as
other
well?
extra one too, I have two.
Cool.
Y'all have any things you want to cast? 'Cause my plan is... Come here, buddy.
Mirror. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, I can stand off to the side so that way if he's focused on you, we can kind of like,
I would say if we
You're
can try...
shielding.
I mean, like if I'm like perched back into trees though, if he comes in like to come right in front of you, we
Sure.
can kind of like flank him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything
Yeah.
to pre-prep.
And I'll stay
Yeah.
close to you.
Because again,
Yeah.
flanking is what I'm
King.
going for here.
Yeah.
Because of how combat effective it is for the four of us
If
being
it's-
on ground.
Do
We
we know
want
If
this
it's an
to-
open enough area, you get him out, I'll corral his ass. Good.
Yeah, same. I can flank. If anybody,
This thing had feathers, right?
Yeah, I mean, it might be able to fly if it
I'm
can.
gonna
That's
cast
why I want to be in the
yeah.
trees, though.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Yeah. Because
I
again,
also-
if we're in the trees, it's going to have a hard time breaking out through tree cover, and then we still have two people at range that can, ideally, before it leaves the height of these trees. Because I'm imagining they're large as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. It's, come here, buddy. We're going to Pound Town. Population.
you.
Birdman. Whatever the fuck
Flex
this is.
just drops out of the sky. That's Flex Birdman!
I'm gonna have so many feathers to
This is
sell.
me. Oh, yeah, that's kind of the idea. I want to buy a house,
Uh-huh.
and then I won't sleep in it.
No.
I'll sleep in the guardhouse and just love them.
Good night.
So, I'll tell you outright, they're in trees.
Mm-hmm.
Are you casting anything? Sorry.
No, not
You're
yet.
good? Okay. So, I'm going to stand kind of like in whatever small 10-ish foot opening that I can find.
Okay.
15-foot opening. Tree, tree, tree. Off to the side, obscured behind trees behind me. And I am going to hold my hand up in the air and pull out my axe, and I am going to slice into my palm.
To try and get its attention.
Yeah, I understand.
I will absolutely take some element of damage if you would like me to do this, because I do need to bleed for this to work.
Yeah, take a d4. You can do that.
The noise that was made, would I be able to replicate?
2.
You can try. Make a performance check with disadvantage.
What?
Cacao.
It's a 4.
A 4?
I mean, if anything, I think it's fine. It sounds like it's an animal that's hurt and dying, and
True.
a predator would want weakened prey.
Yep.
I squeeze blood out of my hand,
Okay.
and I begin throwing it at the trees around me.
And soon you hear the sound of wings beating on the wind.
Yeah.
And once more you hear "Brrr," as the creature comes into view between the trees. You see, like I said, it has black feathers that are iridescent and shine rainbow when the light hits them. The winged arms, as you watch, form into a body, like a central trunk that looks vaguely humanoid as well. Looks like a human torso. As you take in the rest of the creature, you see it has a black wolf's head. It's got a wide neck that comes down to meet the shoulders where the wings come out, and the rest of its body goes down into 2 as well black furred legs that are just kind of like not like a bird where they're pulled up behind it, but straight back out, trailing on the wind as it's flying. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Quick question. How high is the tree covering here? Like the height of the elevation of the trees?
There's a few odd branches down closer to like the 5 to 7 foot mark. The branch cover doesn't become heavy until like 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
Somewhere
And then
there.
canopy height in terms of the height of the trees.
We're looking like 30 to 40 feet.
Do you want us to try and use like a battle map for it? In terms of like flanking and things like that?
Or do you think we should be fine?
Because it's one creature, we should be fine with
Yeah.
Theater
Okay.
of the Mind.
Okay.
It's Chesta Stalk and Flint are in the trees. Everyone
Mhm.
else is on the ground.
Right.
Cool. Let's see. It's got... Cool. Stalk, what do you have?
17.
Cool. Minerva?
13?
Crom?
11.
Olaf?
7.
Chessa?
18.
And Flint.
22.
Gosh. Okay. So, Flint, you're going to go first.
All right. I'm going to bonus action cast Hex on it.
Okay.
And I'll pick Strength
Okay.
for the disadvantage on the ability checks. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
I like it.
That's a 14.
You're an unseen attacker, Don.
18.
18 will hit. Yep.
6 damage.
Cool.
Plus, sorry, Hex, 1 second. So 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 is force, 2 is necrotic, if it matters.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, so after Flint, we go to Chessa.
Alright. This thing, does it have arms or just wings?
Just wings. The closest thing to arms you can see on it are the legs.
It
Closest-
roar.
She's upset.
I am going to cast Magic Missile
Okay.
on it. I don't have to roll. So... The first one does 2 points of force damage.
Okay.
The second does 3 points of force damage. The third one does 4 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And then
Counter.
4.
A 2, a 3, a 4.
You hear the crunch of a lollipop in the
Oh.
distance.
Cool. So your magic darts fly out from your hand and they collide into it as you watch more black feathers kind of fly off from it and begin to flutter their way to the ground. And then we go to its turn. And it's going to attack Olaf with the bleeding hand. It's going to fly down and make 2 claw attacks at you. Whoosh. Oh, it's a 17. It was just upside down. So that's going to be I'm going to drop that. A 14 and a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. Sorry, I had to write down my adjustment to the plus to hit. And that's going to be 6 slashing damage.
Cool.
As it flies by and slashes its legs into you. And then we go to Stalk.
All right, I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at it.
All right.
And do I still count as unseen since I haven't gone
Yeah.
yet? Cool. That'll be on a different page. 17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit.
All right. For 5 damage, it looks like.
5?
Nope, just kidding. 9.
9.
I didn't add my bonus.
Nice, that's a good.
9 piercing.
Cool.
And then for my bonus action, I'm probably just going to throw a second one. Sure don't have anything better to do. Yeah, and throw a better one. Does Unseen go through the turn or just for the first hit on the turn?
Just the first hit.
So that one will be a 12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
Alright, so that dagger will miss.
So the first dagger flies through the air and you see it stabs into like the shoulder region near where it meets the wing. The other dagger flies just slightly above it and hits a tree behind. Then we're going to go to Minerva.
The tree behind it that the dagger hit into, is that near me? Would I be able to like grab the dagger from out of the tree? As like a...
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Olaf and then dude and then we're off in the trees.
You're in the...
Or in tucked back.
You're hidden in the trees,
Okay.
yeah.
I want to try and grab the dagger and then run out to go behind him.
Okay.
And then make an attack with my Morning Star.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. It's gonna be 16.
16 will hit.
6 damage.
6 damage, cool. So you run out from the trees and you retrieve the dagger that Stalk had thrown from the from one of that tree that it hit. You circle around to the other side of the creature and you swing your Morning Star up toward like right between where its shoulder blades would be. You make square connection there and you watch it shudder as it
Just like
swings.
slicing around its back.
Morning Star's a mace. It's bludgeoning.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you hit it right in the shoulder blade and you watch it kind of shudder as its wings struggle to keep it in the air. And then we go to Crumb.
Hey. So the two of them are like right up on top of it now,
Yeah, we're on opposite sides.
and it's on the ground now.
It's in the air.
It's still in the air, but it's not like up, right?
No, it's not like 15 feet in the air. It's
Okay.
it's
Just like
within 5
hovering.
feet
Yeah,
of
it's
Olaf.
my fight, like my eye height.
Okay.
Horrifying.
I'm gonna have to come back to that then. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt it from the from behind the tree.
Okay, roll to attack. You're unseen, so with advantage.
This is a 16 to hit.
A 16 will hit.
That's gonna be 7. Yeah, 7 fire damage.
7, okay. What's that number?
And then I'm gonna use my movement to flank around to the other, or like move around to the other side. So like we would kind of be standing in a triangle, but still pressed to the trees.
Okay. Yeah. So your firebolt flies out from between the trees. You see as it collides into the left wing. We'll say the right wing is where it was stabbed with a dagger. As it hits into the left wing, you watch as it singes the feathers, and you see bits of ash and charcoal fall from its arm. Then we go to Olaf.
Okay, I'm gonna slice his fucking head open with my axe. It's a 25.
Yeah, it's at level 2, my lord.
10 slashing.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna cut its head open with my axe. That's a 22.
That'll hit.
Oh, sorry, did I just... It's 10 slashing.
Oh shit.
Alright, so your first hit, you swing at its face, and you connect pretty squarely in the side. You watch as it recoils from the hit, and blood begins to just spill and pour down to the ground. You take your axe and swing once more and hit it again. And you watch as it collides nearby to where the first hit was, and more blood begins to spill from its face. We go back up to the top with Flint.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with a big beam of energy again.
I like it. Oh gosh.
That is a 14.
No, 14 will not hit.
Okay.
See Eldritch Blast, and we'll say it connects into the feathery part under the wing, and it hits the feathers and just blows them out into the wind. And then we go to Chessa.
I'm going to cast. It's within 60 feet, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite,
Ooh.
On it?
Okay.
and it has to make a con save.
It's a 23.
Nope.
No!
We'll do no such thing.
All right, so you fire frost at it. You know, like snow flurries leave your hand and fly toward it. You watch as it just kind of beats its wings and shakes off the frost dust.
Snow?
Thank you.
Frost dust.
Snow chunk.
Shake off the snow junk.
Ice?
Happy
Or-
Ice is a
birthday!
frost dust. And then we go to its turn again. It is going to make a bite and then a bite and a claw attack at
Fuck you.
Olaf. Thank you.
Bitch. Flappy bitch.
So the bite is a 14 to hit,
Nope.
and the claw's also a 14 to hit.
Nope.
So it,
Tank. Fuck you.
yep, you're able to deflect both of its attacks and not take any damage from it. Then we go to Stalk.
Okay. I want to try to leap onto its back.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's close enough.
Yeah, it'll be close enough.
Okay.
Do you, I can give you a 16 for that if you want.
A what?
If it's a... I have,
For jumping onto it,
yeah.
she can give you something for the ability check to give you a flat score.
Like instead of me trying it,
instead
or
of you rolling.
oh, yeah.
Depending on how...
I feel like you'll be fine. You're a cat. You're gonna land on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Eat
proficient in
this bird.
acrobatics.
Yeah, make an
I think
acrobatics check.
Yeah, no, I'll just try for it.
I mean, it gives you 16 for the roll, not for the...
Attack.
Like, instead of you rolling, it would just be a 16, and then you would add your...
Sure. Does that
modifier to
use like your reaction or something?
It doesn't use anything. It's part of my,
Do you give them a certain number of times per day? Oh, it's your portent? Oh, no. Save your portent.
Oh, is it?
Portent is insanely good.
Okay. Oh, it's like
Yeah.
the I understand.
I didn't realize you were a divination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no.
didn't either. Oh, no,
That's
that's really
cool.
cool though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
no,
save
save
your
that.
portent.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, I get new ones every long rest.
I mean, we're gonna go
Assume it was
fight
on the
bandits
first
after
number.
this.
That's true.
That's something where, like, you do that on a saving throw for someone who's gonna fucking fail and it matters. No, save friend.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah, you succeed. You're able to jump onto its back. You
I
see,
have to do it before they roll.
it's now struggling to beat
Yeah.
its wings to keep itself in the air. With
I mean,
the
like
added
if
weight.
it's something where it's
If I can reach the dagger I already threw
threw
into it, I want to yank that one out
I
and stab
grabbed
it
it.
with...
Shake
not
it.
the one I built, the one in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want
you
to
can
pull
get-
the one out of its back and stab it with that
stab
one
into it again. Yeah, I'll give you that.
3/4 flanking is +5 on melee.
Indeed.
It's +5?
Yeah.
Okay, it's... I already had an 18 on the die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
hits.
And is it within 5 feet of...
Yeah, all of us were
Great.
all right here. Just
Make sure I get that sweet sneak attack. The rolls are terrible, though. That'll be 10.
Okay.
69. Nice.
Nice.
And, yeah, I mean, I guess if the jump didn't use my bonus action, I'll use my bonus action to stab again.
Yeah, go ahead and stab him again. I'll say the jump was your movement.
Cool. Yeah, it's a 17 on the die.
That hits.
stab.
2.
Okay.
Just land on it and keep stabbing it with the same dagger.
Yeah, so you jump onto its back and you retrieve your dagger from its shoulder. You stab into it again. You pull the dagger out and stab into it again. And it's now really struggling to keep itself in the air. Then we go to Minerva.
Yeah, my Morning Star was pierced into its back. I want to just rip that sucker out and just go again.
Okay, roll to hit him.
3/4 flanking is +5.
Okay. It's gonna be 10.
Oh.
With your modifier?
Oh, sorry, 14.
That's better.
I have a -3 modifier. Oh my lord.
So that will not hit.
Okay. As can I also like toss the dagger that I ripped out of the wall like up to Stalk?
I'll let you do that.
Sure,
And then toss it up to you.
I'll use my reaction to catch it.
Yeah, I won't even make you make a check because you're right there. It's just like 3 feet.
This is yours.
There you go. And then we go to Crom.
Hi, how are you?
So, so yeah, I'm gonna move towards it
Mm-hmm. You're within 5 feet of it.
within 5 feet of it.
You were already within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bite his ankle.
Okay, roll to hit.
Chomp.
Fried chicken legs.
And then +5.
It's a 15 hit.
15 will hit. God, that's with your modifier?
Got bad rolls over here.
Yeah, I
It's
rolled
not
pretty bad, too.
wonderful. Be 3 points of acid damage.
Any piercing or just acid?
Just acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
That's
gummy
mine.
bite.
Yeah. As my face gets all wonky.
Mhm.
Just
Cool. Yeah, you bite into its right calf region.
I'm gonna grab with my arms to just hold on to its flailing leg.
And then we go to Olaf.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my axe. 24.
Yeah. That'll hit.
13 slashing damage.
Jesus.
Describe how you kill him.
I cut his face off at the neck. Just
Just the face?
yes.
How did you
I
do
come
that?
this way.
And then
I want to come this way,
I like it.
like through the middle of the chin. Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you
I
get
like
that
it.
face? The face store.
So now that it's dead, I'll show y'all. It looks like that, but black.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Yep.
In the glare, it looked like a man torso because of the collar. So it just looked like he had like man legs. It was like, what?
It's like, is that Joe Exotic?
Yeah, like, whoa.
Asshole tiger.
Yeah, and as it falls to the ground, I am going to step on the beginning of the wing and begin severing the wings.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll roll them up like bamboo leaves.
Like an umbrella?
Yeah.
Like a beach umbrella.
I've got a scarf and now I've got an umbrella. I'm the fanciest man in the Naxi.
The bell of the ball.
You can adjust it by just like pulling the tendons.
I'm gonna sit myself down in this tree and just start to take notes on what this thing looked like and
Okay.
I want to try
Drawing
and,
it from memory as it's being
Yeah.
dismembered.
I want to try and take a tooth and a feather. trophy.
Yeah, you're able to pull a tooth out from it.
Put it into my bag.
Yep.
I'm gonna wipe the blood off my face. I'm gonna
Okay.
go rooting around in his face for loose bones, teeth.
Use my second wind and heal to full.
I'm gonna slide down this tree.
All right, you slide out of the tree.
Can't say I much like trees.
I mean, it kept you safe, though, Flint.
It did. It was
And
fine.
I'm unharmed. No one is harmed.
It worked for the best.
Yes. See how good tactics are key to winning any combat.
Of course.
You have all your daggers back then, Stock?
Mm-hmm. As I look, glance and count them. They're
Good.
all here.
No. Oh!
What was that?
He hit his other bottle.
Breaking my things. No, that was a display bottle.
Because I have my thumb under this. When I went to set it down, it kicked out like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I bumped it. And at that point, I couldn't reach to grab it because I had a
because you
bottle in my hand.
hand.
Do you have my?
Sorry, Mike.
No, you
Just throwing shit at
Do you
you.
have my daggers?
Yeah, I was just saying, I'll hold out
Oh,
the 3
thank you.
extra. There's 2 for you and 1 for Chester.
Yeah, I'll put the one away and pop the one into my like cross vest thing.
No one.
They said
is-
they were low on food because of the fish shortage. Should we try and harvest some of the meat from this animal?
I would recommend
yeah.
that we do so. Yes, harvesting the feathers, so this way we can potentially see whether or not there's any magic in these, and I'll hold out some of the feathers to you.
I'm still up in the tree.
Oh,
Oh.
do you want to get down?
Yeah. Okay, and I'll let myself.
Fall into
Fall
Olaf's
into-
arm. Oh! Gonna spin you like a pizza.
Yeah, you fall out of the tree into Olaf's arms, and he catches you.
Yeah, and then place you down.
Thank you.
Feathers.
I'll start ritual casting detect magic.
Very good.
I'm gonna use my scimitar to try and skin the, I guess the wolf thing.
The
and,
like fur.
right, and then try and
Yeah.
like cut some of the meat off,
Okay.
and using like fire hands, try and like singe it so it like cooks it.
I'm gonna draw in the dirt and then join her.
Okay.
What did the feet look like?
Okay.
Nice and big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The feet are vaguely humanoid. They're like a wolf's paw, sort of, but
Okay.
also human.
Orange.
I just
What?
wanted to make sure they weren't like talons, because if they were, we could have again potentially harvested them and then done something with them to sell. But if they're wolf paws, there's not going to be substantial enough fur. But I mean, some people might want them as trinkets. If anyone's interested. If not, I'll claim them.
Put them on little chains.
Yeah.
Gross.
Hmm. Yeah. So harvest,
Mhm.
and then.
Oh, you don't know how right you are.
Don't like that.
Oh yeah. We have our crew.
So we're in this, I guess, sort of clearing. You said, or we're just like
We're
no,
still
we're
in
just
the
on.
trees.
We're in the trees.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like another like path or something that we're following, or
We would want to go back to the road and continue the path
Oh,
because
okay.
we haven't done the 3 hours of travel for the bandit.
we just heard the
location.
thing and went that
Yeah.
way? Okay.
So after this is done, I mean, you're doing those symbols in the dirt right by its carcass.
Mm-hmm.
Crom, do you want to? I'm going to gesture at what is left of this husk. Want to display this?
I suppose we could. It's
I'm going to pull out like 3 of my crossbow bolts, and I'll elevate what's left of this, and I will jam the crossbow bolts through it into the tree trunk, above the area in which you carved your thing.
What is that?
it's the harvest
The what?
to mark the occasion,
Oh, okay.
The what?
To honor?
to honor the beast.
Or okay.
It will
you,
feed
you did
people.
mention that.
It will feed people, and people will benefit from its loss. It was a formidable enemy for sure.
It was.
That's why I put it against the tree. This way it is known. Trophy, reward, it shall bleed and nurture this tree.
Growth.
Yes.
Sure.
Part
It's
of the
a nice,
crew.
a nice thing.
Part of the crew.
I'm gonna stick my hands in the dirt underneath of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make steam come up from the heat.
Using what?
Hmm?
Using what?
My spirit. I'm not manifesting it wholly.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Your druid circle? Is that level 2 or 3?
Level 2.
2.
I thought that was 3. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just digging my fingers into the bloody dirt and just steam coming up
Yeah.
underneath this creature
We're
now.
level 3s. 2. 2. 1.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, you make steam. Yep.
Mm.
How are you doing that?
People
I
have
like
magic.
the woods.
You have magic.
I didn't know you had this ability.
There's a lot you don't know, you just never asked. Shall we then? And I start walking.
I mean, is that like a demon thing? I've only ever seen.
It's not a demon thing.
Okay. I admit I've not seen a ton of magic in my.
It's the spirits in the woods.
Can you see the spirits?
Can't you hear them?
Do I hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you hear the trees? The leaves? The birds?
I guess. What do you hear?
The trees, the leaves, the birds.
Do they say anything to you?
They don't say anything. Don't be crazy.
There are things
What?
that some understand that others do not. Piers Crom is one of these people.
I myself am trying to understand, though.
The leaves and trees and birds.
Best as I can, I can't say I've spent much time listening to them.
It's the circle of life. Start, finish, regrowth,
Interesting.
start again.
All right, well, let's go.
It's a nice sentiment, Crom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Justice.
Didn't experience much of that in my home.
Justice?
Harmony.
We experienced
Plenty,
a lot
plenty
of
of justice, but
a lot of justice. Flint?
Not a lot of trees in the city, Olaf.
Oh, not where you're from, no.
Have you been around a lot of death?
During hunts.
Honestly, when you say that, I would pat the ground. I think it's everywhere.
True. I think death can mold a person.
Sure,
As
it
the
could.
mold.
It's the never-ending cycle of life. Plants, creatures, us. We all die.
So the man that I accidentally killed will feed the fish, and that'll help
And it
nature.
continues.
Justice.
Makes me feel better.
You shouldn't have done it.
We
Don't
needed
feel-
access to the docks. I didn't want him to die. But the DM was really just the worst.
Really just hankering for a death there.
We need to appease the DM. Kill.
The dock master.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, before we get back to the road, if you all don't mind if I take a short rest here and recuperate my strength.
Sure.
Think we can watch after you?
Yes.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Just gonna sit underneath the fucking figure. Just lean my back against it.
I'll take a short rest as well.
Yeah, I'll sit down next to you.
Use my
I'll take the
arcane
blood and I'll
recovery.
remark that
Correct.
symbol back onto your forehead again, because I'm sure it's wiped off at this point.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys go ahead and take a short rest. And I think we'll leave it there for tonight.
Sure.
Short rest in the woods beneath the body of this fucked up creature you just killed.
Holding my axe.
It is beautiful.
Just sharpening it with the wet
I
stick.
just look over. Do you think that thing's shit in the woods?
No, Flint.
No? Okay. Alright. Cool.
I like it.
Awesome. Well, friends, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for the resub galley. Anybody that's new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. We have some exciting things coming up next week. On Tuesday, we are going to be starting 15 minutes later than normal, so the stream will go live at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll start playing at 7 p.m. For the city of Oshwamp. And then on Friday, my campaign will be starting at long last at the same time. And then we will have Orvigo again next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Bless you.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you guys very much. We love you all. Check out our website, notgreatrpg.com. We've got a ton of stuff.
Lots
Check it
of
all out.
exciting
Many
stuff
things.
coming up.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff. So thank you guys very much. We love you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, friends.